the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah. What's up? This is our boy Coach Malachi Williams in the building. We back. New Media Today USA Boxing. We are back. Yes, y'all. One more game. We're going to make it do what it do today. You know what I mean? Today going to be a good show. Today going to be a classic. I can promise you that. Today going to be a classic. You know, and it is what it is, man. You know me, man, how we break it down over here. We talk about breaking news. We talk about sources say. We talk about according to reports and etc. You know what I mean? This is what we do over here, man. Let's let YouTube send out the notifications. You know what I mean? We're gonna let YouTube send out the notifications on the chitlin circuit. You know, I call YouTube the chitlin circuit. You know what I mean? Because it is what it is. The chitlin circuit, and I tell you guys, you have different kind of success. You have real success. There's levels to success, right? You have people who are rich. You have people who are wealthy. Wealth is money that's transferred from generation to generation. That's wealth. Rich is you having money, you know, right now when you're living well in society. Doesn't always transfer into wealth. Generation, you know, money that's passed down from generation to generation. Legacy type stuff. And then you have hood rich. Hood rich, you know, when I came up in the hood of West Tampa housing projects, and then in North Tampa and the Cross Fletcher area, and grew up in College Hill and stuff like that. Housing projects, you know, you had people who were hood rich. The hood rich guys were the guys who, you know, I'm not going to tie it into the show. The hood rich guys were the guys who, you know, they had the nice cars, and you know, they had the baddest hood rats. You know, they had the jewelry and stuff like that. Gold teeths. They had gold teeths with diamonds in them and stuff like that. Hood rich. A lot of those guys ended up getting, you know, going broke, went to the feds and got out, and now they're working construction jobs and cutting grass and stuff right now. But, you know, stuff like that, right? In boxing, there's levels to it. And, you know, I'm going to get into that later on into the show, what I'm talking about. But shout out to Mr. VA Fitted. Mr. VA Fitted, what's going on, fam? Mr. VA Fitted is in the building. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and do this like this here, man. Hold on, man. What this got to do with the show, Coach? I'm going to tell you. You know me. Y'all know me. I always tied into the subject matter. We need 13. We're going to get 13 more people, and then we're going to go ahead and talk about the show. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the like button. Shout out to Ricky Ricardo. What's going on, fam? Shout out to my brother, Retro Boxing and Documentaries. School on X-Men with the Lick Reed. Shout out to my sister Arlette, Harlem's finest. You gotta pay 70% though. You want to holler at Karma? If you want to holler at Arlette, you gotta pay 70%. Has to be 70-30. Sign the contract. True. Shout out to Jaime Rivera, man. Let me go ahead and mod Jaime. Shout out to Jaime Rivera, man. Salute to Jaime Rivera, man. Shout out to my man Jaime. Shout out to little Green Eyes P in the building. You know what I mean? It is what it is. David Woods, what's happening? Al Money, always getting money. It is what it is. Let's get into the show. L. Harvey, Bernard, what's going on, Phil? Let's get into the show. Miguel Gomez, let's get into the show. Let me make sure. Somebody sent me a text. Yeah, man. Let's get into the show. Whoo! It is what it is.
The stickiest of the icky. You want to smoke with the old boy Rick James?
Yeah, man. It is what it is, man. No breaking news. You heard the title. No breaking news, right? That's something different. No one is on the internet is doing this. No breaking news. Normally it's breaking news, but I put non-breaking news. Non-breaking news. Spence Crawford fight almost complete. I can't make this shit up. Non-breaking news. Spence Crawford fight is almost complete. They posting stories about almost. This is where we at now. We are almost now. You see what I'm saying? This got to be part of one of the hardest fights in the history of boxing to be made. I've heard it all before. Shout out to Sunshine Anderson. You know, bro, listen. Well, when I first started my YouTube channel, dog, I ain't know nothing about Fanagers, promoters, you know, D-Riders. Bro, like, I digress. Let's get into the show, man. Shout out to Stewardy Dials. What's going on, man? Non-breaking news. Spence Crawford fight almost complete for what date, guys? November the 12th? Possibly November the 19th. Says who? One, Don Rafael. I'm Dan Rafael, not Don. Dan Rafael. Dan Rafael used to work for ESPN and stuff like that. So Dan Rafael is a very reputable guy, and he has sources. You know, people tell him stuff. You know what I mean? So you know, this is really not about Dan Rafael. You know, a lot of these people, these promotional companies, they'll leak information out that they want to be heard to the people, and the reporters, you know, they're just going to report what was leaked out to them and yada yada yada. That's pretty much how that works. And then everybody get in a fever over the news or the non-news that's interpreted as news, or you know, just whatever it is, right? You guys know I really don't talk about Spence and Crawford that much on this channel because everybody else is talking about it. Same shit, same different variations of the same story. Just imagine, guys, being in the Twilight Zone. Imagine being in the Twilight Zone. And you have this entire sport of boxing, right? And the only thing you hear 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and twice on Sunday is two black fighters who are not cash cows, but they've done well for themselves. They're not cash cows. Their net worth is 7 figures, but that's about it. They don't do, you know, when people fight them, they don't make career high, you know, like paydays. Like if you fight a Joshua, Usyk getting paid 50 million pounds to fight Joshua in the second fight. And he was the champion. And oh my God, like how do you get paid 50 million pounds? You know, when you fight the Canelos, Caleb Plant, you ain't heard nothing about Caleb Plant no more since. Caleb Plant got 10 mil. He got the bag. Now we don't know how much of that 10 mil he got to keep. More than likely, he probably lost maybe 3/3 of it. You know, it is what it is. That's how that works. You know, it is what it is, right? And you're hearing this stuff over and over and over. And then you got the Wakandaites. They online, digital gangbanging, right? Talking gangster behind the keyboard while playing their PS5. And then over here, you have the sensible guys who, look here, man, let's just have some sense about this. We love the sport of boxing. We just want to see the fights and stuff like that. And then you got all these dudes who made an F in math in school. You dudes made an F in math in school, have a net worth of 2 figures, 3 pork chop bones, I have a hog head cheese sandwich, and a PS5, and you're sitting here trying to negotiate contracts. You haven't read your employee handbook at work. You can barely read your goddamn self. And you don't actually what's 2 + 2? 2 + 2 = 6. Everybody know that. And I'm like, oh my God, this dude said 2 + 2 = 6. We automatically know we can't talk to him. Okay, what's 1 + 1? 1 + 1 = 3. Everybody know that. Okay, all right. You got that county jail GED. A lot of you got that county. A lot of these dudes, they got that county jail GED. But anyways, I digress, right? According to non-breaking news, Spence Crawford fight is almost complete. According to who? According to the PBC sources. I'm going to show you the article to show you guys that I'm dead serious. Shout out to Lady Shan Dunn them season. Shout out to my sister Lisa Bells. Shout out to Izzy. Izzy, what's going on, fam? Shout out to Izzy. Izzy, what the lick read, baby? It is what it is, man. I know what you're going to say. Coach, we don't heard 35, 40 different variations of the same toilet. We don't heard 25, 30, 40. Bro, I can go to one YouTube channel. I ain't gonna say no names. And literally, you're going to see about 40 to 50 different versions of Spence and Crawford videos. I swear to God, I can't make this up.
You just sit here, you don't know what I'm talking about?
Really don't. True. So I don't heard everything. I don't heard from the fight been signed to it's a 3-fight deal to sign the contract to 70-30. Shout out to my brother Retro Boxing Documentary. To 70-40, 80-30, 90-20. Sign the contract. He ducking. He's scared. Oh, he don't want to sign because he's scared. Bro, I don't heard it all. Every different variation of Spence Crawford that you can hear, I've heard it. I swear to God, I'm tired, dog. I am tired. Not tired, tired. I'm tired of both of these niggas. I'm tired of Errol Spence. I'm tired of Terrence Crawford. And I'm tired of, honestly, I'm tired of the fan bases as well. I'm tired of the aerosexuals. You know, I'm tired of the Bud Buddies. I'm tired. I'm just tired, dog. I'm tired. I'm just being honest with you. I ain't down with nobody. I'm down with boxing. And until y'all get that through your thick skulls, we ain't gonna never be on the same page. Never worry. We would never be on the same page. Okay? Shout out to G Funky. G Funky, what's up, fam? God damn, a dog G Funky in the building, man. For real though. But let's continue. Dan Rafael just reported. This was yesterday. Just reported, right? Dan Rafael just reported this non-breaking news report yesterday via Twitter. And it was retweeted by the one and only Michael Benson. It seems like when it comes to Spence Crawford saga, when it comes to that saga, we've heard everything from signing the contract, the 60-40 split, 70-30 split, 80-20 split, 9-10 split. I'll take whatever we give you, right? We heard that, right? And we heard this from two-figure niggas on YouTube. Niggas who got a county jail GED. And when I ask you what's 1 + 1, you tell me 3. Those niggas, right? Shout out to Eric Gomez, man. Bomb Squad.
To this day.
Really though. True. Dan Rafael even had to check a fool. Not Dan. Yeah, Dan Rafael even had to check a fool on Twitter for hoping that Spence get more money. He said, "I hope Spence get more money anyways." Dan Rafael had to check this fool. Dan Rafael said, "Why would you care how much Spence Crawford gets? You're not getting none of the money anyways." This is what Dan Rafael said to this fool. He G-checked this fool. True. Niggas on Twitter tell you, I hope Spence get most of the money. Why? You're not getting none of it. You're not getting none of it. You still gonna have that same ragged ass PS5 your mama bought you. You still gonna have a net worth of 2 figures because you don't know nothing else. You still gonna have that half a hog head cheese sandwich in your refrigerator that you can take for lunch with you. You still gonna be doing the bare minimum that you was doing prior to living your life vicariously through these fighters. True. See, I rub niggas the wrong way because I just tell it like a TI is, right? I tell it like a TI is. I'm just being honest with what I do. I tell it like a TI is. You see what I'm saying? And you just got to stand on your square, man. I'm standing on my square. I told you, dog, I'm holding that 30-30. I'm holding that 30-30 rifle, that Winchester rifle, dog. I'm going to hold the line, dog, for boxing, dog. It is what it is. I'm going to just hold the line for boxing. I ain't got no choice. It ain't like I got nothing else to do. I'm going to just hold the line for boxing, dog, right? Shout out to Lady Shan. She say, the new split is 99-1. Breaking news. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Shout out to Renard. Renard, what's going on, fam? What's going on, fam? Yeah, man, it is what it is. It is what it is. Check it out, though. Dan Rafael, as I said, he had to check a fool, right? Now, I'll read the exchange between Dan Rafael and a Fanager on Twitter later on during the show. We're going to go straight to it, right? We're going to go straight to it once I finish this soliloquy right here, right? Now, so what do you guys feel about this non-breaking news report? Is this something... is this something to you guys? Are you excited about hearing this non-breaking news report? Oh shit, Dan Rafael just reported that the fight is almost signed. Hot diggity dog. True. Ooh, Lord have mercy. The fight almost signed. You know, oh my Lord. You know, I don't know who these guys be getting these reports from. These sources is, but these sources have been wrong. Like, I'm just being honest with you guys. After 75, 80 videos of the same fighters, different negotiation concepts, different split purse offers, different, like everybody know everything about the contracts. Do you know something they never say? What are the terms of the contract? True. What are the terms? All these Fanagers online. Sign the contract. What's the terms of the contract? Terms? What's that? What's terms? I don't know what terms is. What's that? Is that when a girl pregnant? If that's when a girl pregnant and her term is almost up to deliver the baby? Is that what it is? And I just got, oh my gosh. These niggas on YouTube are so dumb. Oh my God. I swear to God, bro. Like literally, my IQ go down every time I even entertain talking to one of these dumbass niggas. We don't like him. We ain't gonna talk to him no more. So I'm not sitting over here. Oh my gosh, these niggas don't like me. Oh, they don't like me anymore. They used to be down with me. They don't like me anymore. What's wrong? Why they don't talk to me? I don't give a fuck. Stop dick riding and get on the side of boxing. Damn. Anyways, so what do you guys feel about this non-breaking news report? Is this something that you are looking forward to? Are you excited about the news, guys? You know, or are you tired of hearing the same old story about Spence Crawford fight is close to being signed? Let's talk about it. Oh, I don't piss them off. I don't piss them off. Oh, they're going to be 38 hot today. They're going to be 38 hot today. They're going to be 38 hot today. 38 hot. 38 hot. 38 hot. 38 hot. 38 hot. Yep. 30. They're going to be 38 hot. They're going to be 38 hot today, boy. They're going to be 38 hot today. Today they're going to be 38 hot. 38 hot. Shout out to Hulk from Maryland. Shout out to Lisa Bells. Shout out to Jerome. Jerome, what's going on, fam? Jerome in the house. Shout out to Anthony Evelyn. You know what I mean? He said, is the fight on or not? Not. True. Hey, Anthony Evelyn said, is the fight on or not? Not. Let's continue. Shout out to Big Blunts in boxing. What's going on, man? Keep burning it. Keep burning it, man. Keep burning. You see what I'm saying? Anyways, ladies say, I'm sick of these geezers. I am too. I'm tired of both of them niggas. I'm just being honest with you, right? Jaguar Thama, he say Dan is excited about the fight buffet party. Hey, I ride with the AK. It is what it is. Jerome Benjamin, he say Leonard Ellaby, Booger Ray Leonard, Bud Earl, he say Bud Earl, you can do it. Kelly Boxing say there's more of a chance Crawford fighting AJ than Spence. Yeah, shit. Hey, you know what? All bullshit aside, you might be right about that, boy. Shout out to Andre. He said Terrence Crawford be worried about how all the women look the same on Twitter. Oh my God. Oh, this brother here, man. So let me ask you a question. If Terrence Crawford worried about how the women be looking on Twitter, tell me, Andre, what is Errol Spence worried about? Read me that back, man. Answer that question, Andre. What does Errol Spence be worried about? We got to keep it fair and balanced, right? Let's keep it fair and balanced. Shout out to Sauce Louis. He said, you know what gets me upset is that Spence is the one holding the fight back so long. Hey, man, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. I don't, you know what I mean? He said, is this a fact or rumors? If you got to ask that question, sir, you automatically know. We don't know if it's a fact or we don't know if it's a fact. I take it as a rumor. I'm gonna tell you what. Let me go ahead and stop talking and let me go ahead and share. Let me go ahead and share the screen. Forget the talk. Let me go ahead and share the screen, right? Let's go to share the screen. Y'all know me, man. I don't shit. I don't give a damn. How many of us have them friends? Ones we can depend on, friends. How many of us have them sources? Before we go any further, let's check what our sources. Sources say the fight is on. Beggars recognition my ways like I'm bone. I never, ever been a clone. If I don't sign the contract, am I wrong? They told me they wanted to have a 90-20 split, but you can't get 90-20 split. It gotta be 50-50 or it's not no fight. Whoo, what a good grief, boy.
The stickiest of the. You want to smoke with the old boy Rick James?
Oh, man, you know, man, I got my cow and my chicken at the farm, man. I'm telling you, dog, man, goddamn, dog. bees, we be doing doodle brown. You know, I was just saying, you know, oh, my Lord. Let's go. Let's go ahead and share this screen. Let me go ahead and share this screen right quick. Fuck it. Let me go ahead and share the screen right quick, dog. It is what it is, dog. It is what it is. It is what it is. Now, according to Dan Rafael, you know, I hear he's a good guy. He's a really, really good guy. Right here. Dan Rafael, right? Boxing notebook, Spence Crawford. Close, he say Spence Crawford is close as PBC targets November. Works on undercard. At Golden Boy, finalizing the Diaz Zapata, Estrada Gonzalez, in work, Sebastian Fondora, top Showtime, yada yada yada, triple header. Okay, so I guess he's trying to say that they're close. So let's go on over here. Let's go on over here. Let's go on over. Hold on. Now Dan Rafael had to G-check some of these fools. Okay, that right there, that's Tyson Fury. We're gonna get into Tyson Fury too. Oh, we covering everybody today. We covering Tyson Fury. We ain't holding no punch. Oh, they go, is that that's okay, no, I thought that was T Diddy, but it's not T Diddy. Anyways, let's continue. Let's get to the dates though. Let's get to the dates. So this guy right here said, developing, Dan Rafael has learned that Errol Spence Jr. versus Terrence Crawford Undisputed Welterweight Showdown is almost done.
It's
almost done. Hot diggity dog. It's almost there. Like we on the 2-yard line, and now we went from the 2-yard line to the 1-yard line. And then now we on the half-a-yard line. We almost there. Dude, how do you this is all I'm saying. though. You know it's a slow boxing month when you got to report on a fight that's almost signed. Bruh, I can show you about 100 videos. When I say 100, I'm not making this shit up. I can show you 100 videos saying the same, not the same shit, but just, bruh, like, it is what it is, man. Bruh, almost close. Shout out to Quentin Bradley. Shout out to Quentin, man. Shout out to Quentin, man. Shout out to Mr. Quentin in the building. Mr. Quentin in the building. It is what it is. He said, Coach. He said, you're gonna get me. He said, you're gonna get me thrown out of this hardware store. I'm laughing so hard, man. It is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Sources say that the fight is almost signed by Spence. Sources say. Hey, we got to come up with a song called Sources Say. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna come up with a song called Sources Say. I'm pretty sure it's gonna go platinum in the hood. It's gonna go platinum on the chitlin circuit. You know what I mean? Sources say. Sources say. And you know, I'm the guy. I'm the YouTube channel that educated you guys on this board. On this Sources Say, according to reports. Sources say, according to reports. What's the other one? Breaking news. Breaking news. Sources say that according to reports that the fight between Shorty Big Nuts and Hoghead Cheese is almost finalized. Sources say, and some more breaking news onto that. Hoghead Cheese, he just picked up the pen. Come to find out, these niggas been negotiating. And I told you this before. They've been negotiating which pen we gonna sign the contract with. Well, you know what, dog? See, I like to use the big pen, and you like to use that ballpoint pen over there. Nah, dog, we gotta work this out. Okay, who gonna walk in the ring first? I told him I'm the A side. I ain't walking in the ring after you. No, I'm the A side. I ain't walking in the ring after you. Okay, Frank, we gonna walk in the ring together. All right, so they're gonna walk in the ring together. What else we got? Okay, well, which mouthpiece you gonna wear? Well, I don't know. I don't like that mouthpiece right there. I normally wear the Bradley mouthpiece. The Bradley mouthpiece. I normally wear the PBC mouthpiece. No, we got to compromise on that. Okay, I tell you what. I wear the Floyd Mayweather mouthpiece, and you go ahead and wear the Manny Pacquiao mouthpiece. Okay, y'all, they got that down pat. All right, now 70-40, sign the contract, and then you got the online Fanagers and promoters. That Errol Spence, you know Errol Spence hates you niggas, right? With a passion. And Al Henry can't stand y'all. I hope y'all know that, right? Y'all count for these dudes, but they can't stand you niggas. You do know that, right? The Fanagers and promoters online. They can't stand you niggas. Believe me. They can't stand you at all. Get a life. Get a life, Wakanda. Get a life. Okay, let's continue. All right. I'm going to piss them off today, but it's okay. Let's continue. Let's keep going down. Let's go down. We're going to Dan Rafael. Now check this fool out right here. That Dan Rafael G-check this dude. This dude right here, as you can say, this is a faceless avatar. This is a faceless avatar, right? He said, you frequently report on fighters' purses. Why do you care? It's not your or your readers' money. This is what he says, right? Dan Rafael fires back though. He said, I report purse figures that are available to the public, like every sport that has reports on salaries and prize money. But I do not care who gets what, nor do I do it in any emotional manner. Like that idiot who hosts Crawford doesn't get 50-50. This is what he said. He's saying that, hey, I just report on what's out there. And then this guy right here replied back. He said, I swear these guys would rather the fight not happen than their favorite fighter get slightly less money. Boxing has some of the worst fans in the sport. This is what they saying on Twitter. They talking about these Fanagers and promoters, right? And then Dan Rafael fires back at this one guy. This guy right here said that this guy right here, let's see what this guy said. It's one guy he fired back at. This shit was funny as hell. This guy right here, Mr. Rich. Mr. Rich, look at this fool right here. He said, I hope Spence ain't give up no 50-50. Why are you worried about if Spence gave up 50-50, sir? Why are you hoping that Spence don't give up 50-50? This dude, Mr. Rich. Now you got Mr. Rich and you got a dollar sign. Mr. Rich, sir. A dollar sign. So we know you broke. We know you one of them Wakanda niggas. You got a dollar sign in your name and you saying you hope Spence don't give up 50-50. If he did or if he didn't, are you getting any of it, Mr. Rich? No. You're not getting any of it, right? You're not getting any of it. So shut the fuck up. This is what Dan Rafael fired back and said. He said, why the fuck do you care? It's not your money. This is what I be saying all along. It ain't your money, dog. When you do all this fannaging and promoting, and I want Spence to get the majority of the share. Why? If Spence get $20 million and Crawford get $5, how does that make your life better? You still broke. You still in the projects. You still got that PS5. You still owe your mama them $20 you borrowed from her, and you still selling Nick Sacks in the hood. Nothing has changed. He don't even like you niggas. You're losers. Who raised you? Let's continue. Shout out to Nezoro.
The stickiest of the icky. You want to smoke with the old boy Rick James?
Hey, okay.
We're talking now a quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He say sources say that Spence Crawford's feet are up on the table, that the contract is being signed, or laughing all the way to the bank. Hey, man, look at me. Hey, there you go, man. There you go. Kobe said, he Coach, I heard differently. The fight is not happening. Hey, man, it is what it is. I'm not here to influence anyone's mind. It is what it is, man. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, let me get a brother a super chat, man. So get him a super chat. The Huggy Bear.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Hey, y'all know what I be saying. I'm dropping that quarter of a bam dub on you, boy. Y'all know I stole that from Blue. Blue the originator of that. Y'all know I stole that from him. So I don't want nobody thinking, oh man, he biting. Yeah, I'm biting. I did bite, but I always give him credit for that. I always give a brother credit for that. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. Shout out to Mr. Golden. Mr. Golden in the building. Shout out to Anna Lee. Anna Lee, what's going on, sis? Anna Lee in the building. Salute to you, sis. Shout out to Anna Lee. Shout out to Mr. Golden. Mr. Warren, Quentin in the building. Shout out to Quentin. Shout out to Toby Bartlett. What's going on, fam? So Toby Bartlett. Oh, hey, man, y'all get these lights up, man. Get the lights up, man, so I can open up the phone lines, man. Get the lights up. I want pulling up. I'm pulling up with Cookie. Get the lights up. I want to pull up with Cookie, man. We got to get the lights up. I want to set some phone calls today. I want to talk to the people because I do this for the people, by the people, other people. You see what I'm saying? We represent the people. My brother Don King is wrongfully being sued, you know what I mean, by the man. The man is conspiring against our good brother to try to take him down. We're not going to go for that, but let's get back to what we were talking about. I had to throw a little shout out to Don King. Shout out to Don King. True. Yeah, man. At least you're going to, it is what it is, man. If you're going to D-ride for a nigga, at least get some satisfaction out of it. You know what I mean? If you still selling Nick Sacks in the hood, got the PS5, still ain't paid your baby mama back them $20 you borrowed from her. You eating up all the churn cereal, drinking up all the milk, drinking up all the little juicy juices and stuff like that. And you all day, 8 o'clock in the morning, arguing, debating with niggas. Why you in your mama's basement now? About stuff that doesn't pertain to you. And I totally agree with Dan Rafael right here. I totally agree with him right there. Like these dudes talking about, yeah, I hope Spence ain't give up 50-50. Oh, boy, this what I be talking about. This what I be talking about. Oh, well, I be real good for my home, Mr. Charlie. Like these dudes here, man. Oh my Lord, these niggas here. But y'all got some of the lowest IQs I've ever seen in my life. I do everything in my power. Like, I swear to God, dog. I swear to God. I ain't got but a GED, right? But I have a master's degree in common sense. For the life of me, I always try to figure out, now this is not a breaking news story. That's why I said non-breaking news. Like, this is the most honest headline that you're going to see. This is the most honest headline you're going to see. Look what I say. I say non-breaking news. What reporter in mainstream media and not mainstream media saying that? Non-breaking news. Spence Crawford fight almost complete. What date they got? November the 12th or maybe November the 19th? Says Dan Rafael. Let's continue. Now let's find out where Dan Rafael got this from. Let's go on over here. Let's go on over here now. Over here. You see what I'm saying? Let's go on over here. You know, and see what it is. See what it is. See what it is. What does dude say? This dude say, meanwhile, Terrence Crawford is still crying over lip injections. Ooh. Wow. My brother. I'ma ask you, fam. Now, I'm gonna ask you something now. As a matter of fact, no, I'm not gonna ask you. I ask you, sir, and I say this respectfully, Andrew. Tell me, how does this make you feel? You say Terrence Crawford is crying over lip injections. What is Errol Spence crying over?
Yes. Yes, surprise. You gay. That's not all. Go in there. Yes. Yes.
It is warm.
Yes. I love you. Just because.
Woo, buddy. This is the wrong tree. This is the wrong tree, brother. True. Boy, I got a whole lot of more. Please, sir, please. Okay. All right, let's continue now. Anyway, Grandma, Jesus. Oh, it's warm. True. Boy, don't come over here. Don't come over here with that bullshit. But I'm telling you, boy. I toe tag and body bag over here, boy. I break niggas' hearts over here, bro. That's what I do. See what I'm saying? I break niggas' hearts over here. I'm telling you, don't come over here with that flam now. I'm letting you know now. Be fair and balanced with it. You ain't gonna be fair and balanced. Get the hell off the block. Shout out to Crunch Time TV for dropping that half for bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, Coach, you be having me laughing hard, man, for sure.
Out from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Can't get around that, boy. You can't get around that. Hot diggity dog, and I got some more. I got some other shit now. Just let you know. I'm gonna let you know something now. Hold on. I'm gonna let you know something. If you one of these dudes that I'm talking about, these two figure niggas, Nick Sack selling niggas, still gotta pay your baby mama back on the $20 that you borrowed from her, and you coming over here, you know, talking that flam popping that weed, I gotta let you know something.
Who you think it is? DJ Quick?
No,
huh?
No, I ain't saying
Kid Capri?
I didn't say
that. Oh, you must be Jimmy Walker. Blue, you ain't nothing. You don't deserve nothing. You don't get nothing. You get what I give you. I got a contract between me and you that say you do what I tell you to do. Therefore, shut the fuck. Don't say nothing. Don't speak to me. Don't look at me.
That's for money. You know, I just said.
Blue, if I raise up, gonna be trouble. I'm walking off.
Who you thinking about? DJ Quick? Kid Capri? Oh, you must be Jimmy Walker. You ain't nothing. You don't deserve nothing. You don't get nothing. I got a contract between me and you to say shut the fuck up. Don't say nothing to me. Don't talk. You know what I mean? Now, you know what I mean? You do what I tell you to do. What? Let me tell you something. Hold on. Let me tell you something. Nick Sack selling ass nigga from the hood. If I raise up, it's gonna be trouble. Trouble. Now walk it off. Walk it off now. Walk it off. I'm telling you now. Walk it off. Walk it off. Walk it off. I'm begging you to walk it off. Because today I'm on fire today. I'm begging you to walk it off. Please walk it off. Please walk it off. All right, let's continue. Now let's go on over here. Let's go on over here. Now let's get back to the program. Now, Dan Rafael, I think he dropped this on Big Fight Weekend. Dan Rafael dropped this on there. Big Dan in the building. Idea for a unification fight between 3-belt welterweight titleist Errol Spence Jr. and title holder Spence Crawford for the undisputed championship. The most in-demand fight in boxing today is nearing completion and penciled in to take place either November the 12th or November the 19th in Las Vegas. Multiple sources told Fight Freaks Unite and Big Fight Weekend. Although Premier Boxing Champions, PBC, is still exploring other potential venues. Now let's stop right there. Let's stop right there. I'm a stickler for language, right? He said that this fight, undisputed fight, is nearing completion, meaning that it's not complete. Now, where did you hear this from, Dan Rafael? He said that multiple sources, which they won't give up the sources, told Fight Freaks. Now, that source can be Hog Head Cheese, it could be Pork Chop Willie, it could be Shorty Big Nuts, it could be It could be, let's see who else, it could be Umbe, it could be Pele, it could be Stinkerlanker. I don't know who the sources are. Maybe it was the janitor, maybe the guy that was working at the PBC offices. I heard they got one office with 3 rooms. The PBC offices, maybe the janitor was sweeping the floor and he overheard something and he got in contact with Dan Rafael. Hey, Dan, check this out, dog. Yeah, what's up? Who you with? Yeah, I'm the janitor at the PBC. Yeah, what happened? Yeah, dog, I overheard now. This what I overheard, right? I heard somebody at the PBC, was talking about, hey man, that the fight is almost done and that it's going to be penciled in for November the 12th or November 19th in Las Vegas. Are you sure? Yeah, that's what I heard. Oh, okay. So we don't know who these sources are. Big Booty Judy, who was trying to holler at Al Heyman. Al Heyman don't show his face, he don't talk. So Big Booty Judy was trying to holler at Al, right? And what she did was when she was in there hollering at him, she overheard him on the phone talking about the subject matter at hand as related to Crawford and Spence. So I'm just giving you a call. So Big Booty Judy told me while I was sweeping the floor in the offices, and then I called you and told you, baby boy. Okay, you get what I'm saying? So we don't know what's up, right? We don't know what's up. But this is what he said. So he said right here, right? PBC, this has not been confirmed by nobody. Just to let you know. The fight has been in high demand for the past few years, but became much more realistic after Crawford stopped a PBC fighter and former titleist Sean Porter in the 10th round in November in Las Vegas, and then became a promotional free agent because it was the final fight on his contract with PBC rival Top Rank, right? Crawford has been in talks with PBC boss Al Heyman over the past few months. So let's assume this is true. Let's assume Terrence Crawford has been speaking to Al Heyman over the past few months. Let's assume this. He's been talking to Al Heyman over the past few months, right? Let's assume this, right? What do you think the conversation was like? Hey, look here, Playboy. Check this out. Hey, Bud, check this out, Bud. Check this out. Look here, Playboy. Now, over here at the PBC, you do know what we pay our fighters, right? We pay them $1 million, $1.5 million on paper. You see that. When we submit our guaranteed purses to our fighters to the Nevada Athletic Commission, they getting paid $1.5, $2 million guaranteed. This how we do it over here. Now the Fanager niggas be like, oh no, but they get a whole lot more on the back end. Okay, well, how come when you Google these guys' net worth? Shout out to Blood Boxing. When you Google these guys' net worth, now you don't know what the back end can be $500,000. The back end could be $1 million. When you Google these guys' net worth, their net worth is a couple $1 million off from each other. Let these Nick Sack selling dudes on YouTube tell it and on Twitter tell it, you know, this guy, they're getting 40 million on the back end. They're getting a whole lot of money, a buku load of money on the back end. You can't hide that from the IRS. You got people who are professional pocket watchers, like Forbes and stuff like that. They got access to all of this stuff. When I see what happened was Al Heyman take that money and he roll it into an IRA or a Roth or, you know what I mean, or a mutual fund. Dude, you don't know how to spell IRA. You don't know what a mutual fund is. You don't know what a Roth is. You sell Nick Sacks. You don't know what none of that stuff is. So how the hell do you know? Al Heyman doesn't even talk. He doesn't even show his face. So how do you know, Mr. Nick Sack? True. Anyways, let's continue. So what he said Al Heyman over the past few months, as they try to make a fight with Spence and Crawford, have long said they want it, right? The fight would not be only for undisputed 147-pound crown, but the winner would likely earn wide recognition as boxing's pound-for-pound king. According to sources, let me blow this up. Let me go ahead and put this up. He said, according to sources, the PBC believes it is so close to finalizing the deal that it is already looking at possibilities for the undercard of what will likely be a Showtime pay-per-view event. Let's continue. Let's hope this is true, though. Stanionis, who is a WBA mandatory challenger for Spence Crawford winner. No, he's a WBA mandatory challenger for Spence. Spence has the super belt. Crawford has a WBO belt. But I see what they're saying. Stanionis, who is, well, you know, if he is, that means now, how can he be the mandatory challenger for Spence Crawford winner when that fight hasn't happened yet? So if it's in the is, meaning he's the mandatory now for the person who has the WBA strap, guess who has the WBA strap? Errol Spence. So what they're saying here is, again, I got a master's degree in common sense. What they're saying here is Stanionis is the WBA mandatory for Errol Spence. It says Stanionis claimed the secondary belt by split decision over Butaev, right? So what they're trying to do, what he's saying is they're trying to put Stanionis to fight on this undercard of this imaginary fight that hasn't happened yet. Also on that card, Crowley was very sharp in a one-sided decision. So right now they're putting together a fight card according to what Dan Rafael said, according to sources. In mid-May, for example, and they're giving examples about fights and stuff like that. So in mid-May, for an example, during an interview with Showtime's Jim Gray, during the network's broadcast of the rematch of Jamel Charlo Brian Castano for the undisputed junior middleweight title, Spence said of the Crawford fight, I think it's going to happen. It's a fight I definitely want. I definitely want it this year. So hopefully we can make it happen. But I think we can make it happen because I want it and he wanted it. This is what Spence said. And I think we can come to terms and we can fight this year. Now, that's a key word right there. He said, I think that we can come to terms. You notice these Wakanda niggas, when they go to talk about sign the contract, 80-30, 90-20, 70-40. The question I have is, sir, what are the terms? What terms? What that is? I don't know what terms. What terms got to do with it? Before you sign a contract, so you have to know what the terms are. You might sign a contract and you're getting paid $5. And if you don't like the terms, you have to do what? Negotiate. Nick Sack selling niggas in the hood don't know that. Pookie and Ray Ray don't know that. You want to know why? Because you're dumb. You're dumb. Yes, I'm insulting you. You're dumb. You got a county jail GED. Your brain can't fathom how to negotiate anything. But you want to come online and tell multimillionaires what to do. When you are a dollar heir, you're not 1,000 heir. You're not 100 heir. You a dollar heir. Whew, let's continue. Shout out to Jerome Miller.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that quarter of a bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
What to say, family? He say, man, you one of the realest boxing channels. You have me die.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People primping, pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Get these likes up, man, so we can get these phone calls to come in. I like to talk to the people. And I know I have a lot of haters who come watch my channel. They don't want to hit the like button. That's fine. I ain't got no problem with that. As long as you're watching me, though. As long as you're watching me, right? They'll come over here, man. I can't stand that nigga, man. That nigga always capping. I don't like that nigga. You know what, dog? We got to watch him though at 3 o'clock. But I can't stand him. I ain't gonna hit the like button. Sign the contract. 90-20, 80-30, 70-40. Sign the contract. You know what I mean? Shut up. We gonna pull up. Hey, I got 5 on that. I got 5 on that Nick sack. I got 5 on that Nick sack. Dude, it's a Nick sack. It literally costs $5. It literally costs $5. I got 5 on that Nick sack. Oh boy. Niggas slow. Oh my God, I love it. Some of these niggas. Anyways, they should be leaving right about now. It look like I'm declining in viewers. They should be leaving right about now. I offended the Nick sacks. That's how you know you got a bunch of Nick sacks in here. Cause I drop a napalm bomb in here. I drop a napalm bomb during the show, and when I start seeing like the people, some of the people start leaving, I automatically know the niggas I'm talking about was watching this show. I just throw the napalm in there, boom, and now they leaving. Now they going right back to their cubby hole. You see what I'm saying? Get the lights up. We can open up the phone lines. You can call me and say what you want to say. Shit, you can call me and say what you want to say. It is what it is. You can call me and say what you want to say. I'll listen to you. You know what I mean? With that limited education that you have, I'll listen to you. Shout out to you, fam. It is what it is. But let's continue. Now, let's go on over here. Over him, right? Not over here, over him. Let's talk about my brother, your brother, the undercover lover, Keith. One time, Thurman. Let's continue. Let's see what my dog from the Bay got to say. Shout out to my sister Bless 365 in the building. Bless 365 in the building. Shout out to Bless. Let's go on over here, man, and let's pull this up. Shout out to Lady Shan Dunn them season in the building. Shout out to my brother Retro Boss in the documentary. Shout out to Thomas Jones in the building, man. Salute to you, fam. Salute to Thomas Jones. It is what it is. NewMediaTodayUSA boxing with Coach Malachi Williams. We are the hottest daytime boxing podcast on the YTBC. Hands down. Yeah, I said it. Anyway, let's continue. Let's go on over here. Man. Shit. All right, here you go. I'm trying to pull up Keith One Time Thurman because Keith One Time Thurman, he kind of, I don't know. He is a PBC fighter. Last time I checked, right? I know a lot of y'all got love for One Time. Let's continue. One Time. Here we go. Talk to him one time.
They told you you're the fall guy? Have they told you?
Raw, my fight after my performance earlier this year, okay? They asked him, he just said real short and quick and sweet, Keith Thurman is always a legitimate opponent, period. Point blank, period. That's all he had to say. He's done with that rah, whatever. He knows. If the contract shows up, if the money's good and the fight is right, we can make it happen any Saturday night.
He's talking about Errol Spence.
I mean, come on. They're having problems right now. I don't have a fight right now.
So he's saying they're having problems. The there that he's talking about Spence Crawford and Errol Spence. He's saying they're having problems right now making that fight. So what he's saying is, I don't have a fight right now. He's saying that, hey, he's going to be the fall guy to fight Spence. And I'm going to let you continue to hear.
Come on. You don't think I'm the fall guy? Because I think I'm the fall guy.
Have they told you you're the fall guy? Have they told you?
I'm the fall guy? Huh?
Have they told you you're the fall guy? If this fight doesn't happen?
I'm saying I don't got a contract. Where's my contract?
Yeah.
They keep waiting. I'm still waiting. Why? I don't know. I think I'm the fall guy.
Okay.
Well, hey, either way,
All right, so Keith Thurman is saying he think he's the fall guy. What does that mean, guys? That means he's the backup. That means Al Heyman got him sitting in the cut. Look here, baby boy, check this out. Now, We gonna try to make this Crawford Spence fight work, right? I'm trying to get I'm trying to get Spence. I'm trying to get Crawford to take the 1.5 that we normally pay our fighters, 1.5, 2 mil, and let him get the rest on the back end. You know what I mean? The back end that he probably will never see again in his life. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But he telling me, Crawford coming to me, no, man, look here, man, y'all gave Canelo. I talked to Canelo. See, this what's going on. I'm gonna tell y'all what's going on. Now, this is breaking news. Hold on, call everybody. Share this video, hit the like button. Share this video, hit the like button. I'm finna give y'all some breaking news. You heard it here first. Shout out to Jesus. Shout out to Tay. Shout out to anybody that's in the chat. You heard it here first. I want y'all to get close to the camera. Get close to the camera. Get close to the camera, right? Sources say Terrence Crawford spoke to Canelo Alvarez. And Canelo told him, no, no, don't take the back end money, The puto tried to offer me, 2 mil up front, and he told me that I would get my 39 million on the back end, That's what the puto told me. What puto you talking about? I don't know what puto mean, Canelo, but what puto you talking about? I'm talking about Al Heyman, I'm talking about that puto. That puto wanted to pay me 2 million guarantee, and then give me 38 million on the back end. He did, yeah. When you go in there, he's gonna try to offer you probably 1.5 mil and tell you to get the rest on the back end. And I'm telling you, do not take the PBC contract. Don't take that contract. Those guys ain't getting paid over there. I'm telling you, it's all smoke and mirrors. I told him that to pay me 40 million up front. I needed 40 million guaranteed. I walked away with 10. I walked away with 50. I walked away with 50. Nobody on that company got more money than me. I went over there and took the bag and don't let them pimp you like that, Don't let them do that. Oh, okay. So the putos over there at the PBC gonna try to get me to take 1.5 mil. Yeah, that's what they're gonna try to do. No, man, I made 6 mil with Bob. I know, I know. Listen, I'm trying to tell you, listen to me. And so sources say, Canelo is advising Crawford on the low. Not on the high, but on the low. He's advising Crawford on the low. And this is what's been going on. True. I'm just letting you know. That's all I'm saying. That's wrong, That's wrong. I did nothing to you. For real though, man. For real though. Absolutely.
That's wrong, That's wrong. He did nothing to you.
And another thing too, man. Look here, man. If you want to unify the division, holla at my dog Jamal Charlo.
I'm sorry?
160 is my weight division. I want to unify. I want to get Golovkin in the ring. I want to bring him to Houston. You know what I'm saying? I want to get Canelo out here to Houston. If they really to come down to 160, this is my weight division.
Yes, sir, man. We want to unify. Sources say now. I ain't sources say. I'm just saying. Sources say. So spread this video, hit the like button, and let the whole world know that on the low, according to sources, Canelo is advising Terrence Crawford on the low, letting Terrence Crawford know don't take the 1.5 guarantee. Don't take that. Like them other dudes is doing over there. Don't take that. That's what again, sources say. You heard it here first. You hear me?
We the Charlo twins. We known for calling everybody out.
Please call these people out. Listen, the whole world's looking at you. Call these people out.
What's up? It's the Jamal the Hitman Charlo. Let's get it. Who want it?
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Mexican
Nello.
It is what it is, man. It is what it is. As a matter of fact, we got to still get the likes up some more. We got over 400 people in here in less than, okay, we got the 200 likes. We still got to get the likes up some more. So I'm gonna drop the phone line, and then we got to get to 300. And then if I don't get to 300, I'm gonna pull the phone line. I'm not going to accept any more calls. Anyway, let's make it happen, man. Let's make it happen. Phone lines is open. 530-494-9636. You guys tell me what you think. What you think about this here, man? As a matter of fact, there's one more thing I wanted to talk about too. I need to talk about B-Hop. That's Keith Thurman. I gotta talk about B-Hop too. Hold on. Gotta talk about B-Hop too. Remember what I told you guys? I'm gonna open up the phone lines. Remember what I told you guys about you know, why all of a sudden Showtime don't show pay-per-view numbers anymore. You really don't know what these fighters are doing pay-per-view wise because they don't share them anymore, right? Remember I told you that? Remember I told you guys that? Here you go right here. Now this B-Hop. Now I know some of y'all ain't gonna like it, you know what I mean? Because some of y'all are dedicated to certain promotional companies and TV networks. I get it, I understand what it is. I don't know why you niggas got network 2 figures. Broke as hell and live in your mom's basement. But that's okay. Let's go ahead. Shout out to Fight Hype. I do not own the Fight Hub.
Current situation that just happened of Jake Paul versus Hasim.
I do not own the rights to this material. It's for educational purposes only.
Don't know we have the opportunity right now, but
here you go right here. This B-Hop.
Current situation that just happened of Jake Paul versus Hasim Razman. Don't know we have the opportunity right now, but would like to get your overall thoughts.
They didn't sell tickets. They didn't sell tickets. They didn't sell tickets. You have to understand. I mean, there's a lot of fake going on, and people starting to realize it. COVID is.
Hold on. You heard what he said? Now remember, I told you this here. I said the reason why they had to cancel out Rockman versus Jake Paul fight, they didn't sell tickets. Jamal Charlo versus Sulecki, that fight got canceled. They didn't sell tickets. And he say the fans are starting to realize there's a lot of fake going on. A lot of these leak reports. This fighter did 200-some thousand pay-per-view buys. That fighter did almost 260,000 pay-per-view buys. There's a whole lot of fake going on. A lot of the reports that you're hearing that your favorite fighters doing all these pay-per-view numbers, guess what? It's not true.
I mean, if Benavidez can make 160, we can do it. If we can kind of catch weight in between 160 and 168. Benavidez is a 168 pounder that hasn't made the weight. He has no title. He has nothing to offer me. So that's why people keep mentioning Canelo and Golovkin, the higher stakes. I will fight Benavidez. All right, he's no problem to me. They talk a lot, strong. I'm here, I'm that. But it's different when you get in there. You have to figure something out. Man, I don't listen to it. Hey fans, y'all keep it locked. We got bigger things in store.
See, you know what I heard right now? I'm gonna tell you what I heard right now. I know what y'all heard, but this is what I heard. Stewarty Dawes, he said B-Hop known to cap a lot. Okay, he might be known to cap a lot, but what does this have to do with the reality of the situation? What we do know, Stewarty Dawes, is this. We do know that the Jake Paul and Hasim Rockman fight was canceled. It was canceled for a reason. Had nothing to do with weight. I knew about this fight was going to be canceled 4 weeks ago now, right? And we do know that Jamal Charlo fighters got canceled. You know, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure that out. You know, they ain't selling no tickets. And I want you to hear what he's saying.
Basically not keeping. They didn't sell tickets. They didn't sell tickets. You have to understand. I mean, there's a lot of fake going on, and people starting to realize it. COVID is basically not keeping people in jail / house or anywhere else, and they got other choices to make now than say last year this time. So the world of boxing and the people of boxing entertainment is starting to say, "Oh, wait a minute, fool me the first time,
yeah,
right? Shame on." Right. Them. Fool the second time, shame on me.
Bernard Hopkins.
All right. So basically what he's saying is the fans is waking up. And this is why you have Floyd Mayweather saying, hey, look here, guys, please don't steal Tank Davis's pay-per-view. Please don't steal the pay-per-view. Please don't illegally stream it. Please buy the pay-per-view. Wait a minute. You was just bragging a minute ago saying that, you know, you robbing the bank. You picking and choosing, and you fooling people by picking and choosing, and then having them, I mean, you making millions of dollars from pay-per-views because you fooling the fans, making them think that it's a 50-50 fight when it's not. So you brag about robbing the bank, and you tell us how you robbing the bank in one breath, but then you're gonna come back and cop deuces and beg us not to steal the paper, not to illegally stream it. I thought this dude was doing all these numbers you say he was doing. I'm telling you. Listen, again, you know, if you suffer from confirmation bias, I get it, I understand. I'm not here to convince you of anything. I'm just calling it the way I see it. Phone lines is open, 530-494-9636. Let me go ahead and drop the number. So anybody can call in. Anybody want to call in? Y'all call in to the old boy, man. Call into the old boy. There we go. We there. There's a reason why Showtime don't reveal pay-per-view numbers anymore. You want to know why? Because them motherfuckers ain't doing good. You always reveal and show what's doing well because you want to brag on it. This is why let's leak this out and get him to talk about it on Twitter, and then we'll have our minions argue the talking points that we want them to argue, but we never revealed anything. That's how it works. It is what it is. Jaime Rivera, he said, Coach, I'm gonna be honest with you. Everything they say about this fight is fake news. I'm tired, bro. Yes, it is. That's true. True. Yeah. Zach the Mundo, you figured it out. You figured it out, fam. You figured it out. Shout out to Annalie in the building. You figured it out, my brother. Yeah, Stewarty Dials. I think maybe you got something personal against Bernard Hopkins. I don't know what you got personal against him. You say he's a failed Crim C. I don't know what Crim C is. But Bernard Hopkins is a multi-millionaire, and however you feel about him, I don't know. I don't know, whatever you got personal with him. I don't know if he fucked your girl or what, or had made love to your wife. I don't know what it is, fam, but I ain't got nothing to do with that. However you feel about him, however you feel about him. I'm just telling you that whether you like him or not, I definitely believe what he said, because I've already heard this myself about a month ago. That's all I'm saying. That's how this shit works. That's how it works. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's going on, brother? It's Buckle Up, Coach.
What's
going on with you?
What's going on, fam?
Hey, man, let me tell you, it's so good to see the Bernard Hopkins bring the real to the table like he did. Like he said, no matter what nobody feel about him, all the other little discrepancies you might have, none of that matters.
None of that matters. Yeah.
What's real is real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So what he had to say, people need to know. I've been pushing for a lot of that to myself or off my channel. So yeah, what he's saying is the truth, and that's what we need to understand. And like you said, let me tell you something. They don't show them pay-per-view numbers because they not where they want them to be at.
Yeah.
If anything, where you wanted to be at, if you proud of what you did, you will always put it out there.
For sure.
You proud of what you did, you will put it out there.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's all I basically wanted to say. Hey, keep doing what you do, New Media. I shout you out as much as I can. You already know what it is. Keep holding it down, and that's about it. Let me get back to what I was doing.
Man, salute the Buckle Up boxing, man. For real, man. Salute you, fam. I appreciate that, brother. You get what I'm saying? He said ask him about Tank Davis. Oh, you talking about I don't know. Are you talking about B-Hop, South Louis? But my point is this: when you hear Leonard Ellaby speaks, right? Shout out to Booger Ray Leonard. But when you hear Booger Ray speaks, he talks about, yeah, we broke all of these pay-per-view numbers and we did this and we did that. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the like button. Y'all hit that like button and share this video, man. Let everybody know we here, man. Let everybody know we here. Let them know we here. Shout out to my brother Myron, man. Boxing Logic United. Big Bro in the building. Hey, okay. Dropping that $2. Bam, shout on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
This dude said, you're just trying to slick this PBC, man, be positive. How am I trying to slick this PBC? Explain that to me. The phone lines is open, Big Broner. Call into the show and explain to me your position, sir. Explain your position. How am I trying to slick this, the PBC? Make it make sense.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Call into the show, Big Broner. State your case. State your claim. Please break it down to me, because I'm not the smartest guy in the world, so maybe you can break it down to me and make me understand your point. Make me understand your point. You see what I'm saying? Maybe that's some kind of higher learning education that you have that I'm not realizing. So call in, Big Broner, call in. 530-494-9636. Call in, my brother. Call in. I want to hear from you. I'll listen to you. You say, Coach, your rep from the Madison Square Garden gave an interview and said tickets for Jake fights was on track to be top 5 events. Yeah, that's bullshit. That's what he said. Jake canceled because he was scared. No, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. He pulled out because he was scared. All that money he was going to make, he pulled out because he was scared? No, that's bullshit. Yeah. I'm telling you right now, that's flim-flam. They're trying to save face. Steven Espinosa probably paid him. Look at, man, I need y'all to go up here and say this to make the save face. I think the gig is up on us. The gig is up. Our Money. He said we got Tiafimo this weekend, coach. I know we going live. Yeah. We got Tiafimo going in. We got Tiafimo going in. Absolutely. You say T on Rayo, two of my 2-pick parlay. Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. We got T Diddy or T Diddy Jr. going in. You say they don't like him because he's with Golden Boy. Yeah, man, it is what it is, man. Like, again, guys, when you choose the side of boxing, you will never go wrong. Boxing is at a dark period right now. Shout out to Shamika Jackson. She said that was my baby. Buckle Up Boxing Talk. She said love that accent. Yeah. Shout out to Buckle Up Boxing Talk. Shout out to Shamika. Salute to Shamika Jackson. Yeah, but anyways, you get what I'm saying though, right? You get what I'm saying though. So when you choose boxing, and this is what I try to do over here. When you choose boxing, dog, you never go wrong. There's not a fighter in boxing in 2022 that I love more than the sport of boxing. That's why I'm never swayed too far to the left or too far to the right. I understand I don't know this nigga and I don't know this nigga. And I do understand that both of these niggas are 2 multimillionaires. And if they saw me in the street somewhere and if I was on fire, they wouldn't piss on me to put the fire out. I understand this. So since I understand this, I keep everything in its proper perspective. What is the perspective? Why do I like this fighter? I like this fighter because of his skill set. Because of the things that he does in the ring. I like his trap counters. I like his check left hooks. I like his bolo punch to the solo plex. I like his feints. I like the angles. I like the way he manipulates the space with the guard control. I like how the proper foot placement. I like things about him from a stylistic standpoint in boxing. And I don't venture outside of that. I don't pretend I know these guys. I don't live my life vicariously through these guys. I keep it on boxing, right? When you do that, you'll be good. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, how you doing? It's Greg Lewis. How are you, Coach?
Greg Lewis, where you calling from, my brother?
I'm calling from Richmond, Virginia, originally from Camden, New Jersey.
All right, from Richmond, Virginia. Talk to me, fam.
Bro, I'm just really, tired, like everybody else, with this Crawford Spence fight.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been boxing, and they put the gloves on us when we were little boys in the alleyway at 5 years old, man. I love the sport of boxing. And I just remember boxing being the hurt business. But right now, it's just like, don't nobody want to have their zero go away. And though nothing is free, I don't see none of these fighters really like have the drive in them that like, I want to show that I'm the best in my weight class. I want to show that I'm better than my opponent. And I'll be honest with you, even now, when I'm just, still just working out to maybe spar somebody.
Yes, sir.
I want to get in the ring to show that I'm going to hurt and stop my opponent.
Yeah.
And with professional fighters, I just don't see that no more, bro.
Well, how long you been boxing? How long you been boxing, Greg?
Bro, I'm 57 years old, so they put the gloves on me at 5, and, I done picked them up, put them down, but I picked them up with COVID when the gym shut down. I couldn't play ball no more, couldn't lift no weight. I picked the gloves back up, and, I try and hit that bag. I try and do 12 rounds of that bag 2-3 times a week, man. Just keep these old bones moving, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, Greg, so you see, you 57, you come up in the era to where you remember, the legendary fights. You knew how it was, how it used to be, just from a mentality standpoint. Just from a mentality standpoint. You understand that. You know what I mean? And it's different now, and I think that's a lot of people like me and yourself frustrations.
Yeah, I mean, I come from the era right across the river in Philadelphia, and the Philly gym wars, and going to the gym and seeing Joe Frazier and working with his son, and we were just little kids, man. But I mean, it was just a different era, and you went in there to make it so that your opponent never wanted to see you again.
Right.
And I just don't see that mentality now. I think, especially from the standpoint, these fighters are fighting once a year. Whereas, your top fighters, I mean, Ali was at the top of the game, top of the game for any fighter in the world. Ali would fight 3-4 times a year.
Yeah.
So it's just a different world for me, bro.
Yeah. You're right about that, man, Greg, man. Hey, brother, I appreciate you for calling in, fam. Thank you so much.
All right,
shout out to Greg, man, calling from Richmond, VA. Richmond, VA in the house. Let's give him a round of applause. Richmond, VA in the house, man. Everybody in Richmond, throw it up, throw it up. I can't see ya. Y'all throw it up, man. Y'all throw it up. Richmond, Virginia in the house, man. Hey, what the dude named Big Brony? Call into the show, man. Call into the show, man. Got a whole lot to say in the chat. You know what your pattern of tweeting, your pattern sound like. I wonder if this Jason Moans. I wonder if that's Jason Moans. Jason Moans, is that you on another account? That sounds like something that you would type. Shout out to Jason Moans. Call into the show. 530-494-9636. UK calls, international calls is right there. 4420-3769-8745. Call into the show. I want to hear from you. I don't duck nothing. I don't duck nothing. I'll just let you know. I don't duck nothing. State your claim, state your case, right? I'm not gonna be going back and forth with you in the chat. Sauce Lewis, he said, Coach, who's the official public spokesman for the PBC? Serious question though. You know what? That's a good question. I don't think they have a spokesman. Everything is so secret over there. It's so secret. I don't know. I can't tell you, dog. I can't tell you. They do it, I can't tell you. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
California, Santa Maria.
You calling
from?
Oh shit.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail.
I knew it. Oh. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Jason Moans.
Jason Moans. How did I know it was you? Talk to me, fam. What, you still calling from Indiana?
Still in Indiana. What?
Okay.
Still on PBC.
Boy, I know my haters well. Lord, I know my haters well. So you say you feel like I'm hating on the PBC. Why you feel like that, Jason? Talk to me, baby. Talk to me. Why you feel like that?
You keep fighting with Spence Crawford. You keep dissing on Elson Jr. You dissing on Al Heyman.
Wow. How did I side with Crawford? How am I dissing Al Heyman? What's going on? What happened? How? What did I do?
Man, you just gotta watch your videos.
Mm-hmm. Jason, let me ask you a question, brother. Let me ask, all seriously, right? Every time you call me, you calling from that Obama phone. Is there any way, my brother, that you can invest in a better phone so that when you do call, and you call me from no caller ID, you call me from no caller ID, right? No caller ID. You call from no caller ID. I'm showing it on the computer. You know, I don't know why. Is there a reason why you always call from no caller ID, my brother? Can you explain that to me? And he hung the phone up. He hung the phone up. Shout out to Jason Moans, man. He hung the phone. Let's give Jason Moans a round of applause. Listen, man. I know my haters very well. I can tell the way they type stuff in the chat. I pretty much know who they is. How I knew that was Jason Moans? I knew it was him. I said, yeah, this sounds just like Jason Moans. I be knowing, dog. I'm good. I'm that good. I'm really that good. Hey, callers, the one who called in, please call back. Please call back into the show. I'm that good. I swear to God, I'm that good, man. I'm that good. I know my haters very well. I know them very well. I'm that good. You get what I'm saying? Hold on. Got another call calling in right now. I'm good. I swear to God, I swear to God, I'm that good, bro. You know what? Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Troy Graham.
Troy.
Baby. How you doing?
How do I know this is really Troy? Is this Jason Moans on the low pretending to be Troy Graham?
Nah, man, this is all me. It's all me.
Troy, talk
Tell
to
you
me.
what, I can prove it to you. I can prove it to you.
I know it, you.
Man, I still want that jacket, man. And how's your rabbit?
Hey, you know what I'm saying, man? Every time I turn around, tell me this here, Troy. Explain this to me. How come every time we go to talk about boxing, they always bringing up Rocky Marciano?
What about Rocky Marciano?
Oh, there they go. Every time I start talking about boxing, a white man got to pull Rocky Marciano out their ass. That's the one. Rocky Marciano. Let me tell you something once and for all. Rocky Marciano was good, but compared to Joe Louis, Rocky Marciano ain't shit.
He beat Joe Louis's ass.
Shout out Hey, go ahead, Troy. Go ahead. Say what you got to say.
Eddie Murphy's the only actor I know that could talk to himself on screen and make it great. Because that's all him right there. That's all him.
Yeah,
But
yeah. Go ahead.
let me tell you why I feel about boxing. And call me Noah if you want to.
Right.
I think that boxing just needs to be washed away, and just to be rebuilt, and it can come back better and more focused and more stable. Because right now you don't have any boxing. You have a bunch of businessmen dancing around saying, "Okay, I'll have my fighters fight once a year." Wonderful. You have all this talent out here, Tank, everybody else, but no one's fighting each other. But everybody's great.
Yeah.
Where are you great at? No one's fighting each other. And then you got Spence Crawford, the 30 plus years old, and they still talking about fighting. Come on, man, cut it out. Nobody gives a damn if you fight or not now. It's just lost the luster. It's lost the luster, man.
Oh man, bro. Shout out to
That's
Dan.
just how I feel.
Shout out to Dan Rafael too, man. I know he just reporting what he heard, but it's the same old stuff, dog. Like I think the boxing fans and even the casuals are getting fatigued. It's like we're Spence Crawford fatigued at this point. Everybody don't dug their heels into the sand. Everybody don't chose their side, and even though with the choosing of the sides, we still at the same spot that we were 4 or 5 years ago. We still don't have a fight.
Let me tell you what these people forgot. When it comes to sports in America, this ain't a one-off. This is a buffet. You got basketball, you got baseball, you got NASCAR, you got hockey, you got golf, you got tennis, you got wrestling, etc., etc. We don't need boxing unless you actually putting some good product out there. Ain't nobody buying it, and boxing has not put out anything near to great in I don't know how long. That's why, as much as I love it and all that, I kind of tuned it out. I don't even talk about it on my own show.
Hey man,
what for?
Hey, but Troy, look here, man. I appreciate you calling in, man. I'm gonna let the lines open up for other people to call in, man. But
much respect.
Shout out to Troy Graham, man. Salute to Troy for being more, man. Yeah, man. I'm tired. I'm just being honest with you. Hold on. Shout out to Drumming Phone Line. Dropping that $2. Bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said that was impressive, Coach. I know my haters. I know them very well.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, is this Anthony? Is me?
Yeah. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Oh, hey, Coach, it's Anthony. Calling from Texas.
Anthony from Texas. Talk to me, fam.
Nah, man, I was laughing at that one show, man. I didn't get to call back. I guess somebody clowned me after I called in. We were talking about, I know it's off topic, but Virgil Ortiz told me he wasn't really a commodity.
Yeah.
And dude took my words. All he said was Tank got tattoos. I'm talking about appeal to casuals. I don't care what a fighter looks like. And like I said,
I remember.
He's not a commodity. He only sold 6,000 tickets with Mo Hooker, and I like the kid. I like him better than most, But I just don't think he's in the right hands. That's my point. But anyways, and also I want to also say that the caller didn't say he was buying tickets and he was in Dallas, so it is what it is. But anyways, I didn't really hear too much about the show yet. I just jumped on, but I know with the non-breaking news, it's funny. Like my thing on this fight is that I think it's already like to the point where it's a one and done. This fight should have been on a trilogy. I mean, come on, Coach. I think we're about the same age. So, like when I grew up I fell in love with boxing in the late 90s, early 2000s. This should have been a trilogy already. We're not going to know who's the best fighter in one fight because these guys are that evenly matched. I got Bud winning the fight, edging it, but I mean, I think it's going to be really close. But this is going to be, it might be end up being one of those one-offs. And they're already in almost near their mid-30s. They're in their mid-30s. And that's what's wrong with boxing today. You know what I mean? It's just, this ain't the 90s and the early 2000s. Now you have alternatives for the moneymakers, which are the casuals, to jump to the UFC. And, it's not as good of a product, but they're giving them an alternative. You know what I mean? So that's that's the scary part of what boxing is today. And it's not just the promoters, it's the networks that are holding up the fights because they got all this money invested. And the people are playing politics just like the Trump Biden kind of thing with the Democrats and the liberals and the Republicans versus the Democrats. It's the same exact mentality, coach.
Same thing, yeah.
Crazy.
All right, everybody on the same team. Hey, look here, man. Hey, Anthony, is there anything else you want to say, my brother?
No. I appreciate the show, man. I get a kick out of your kick out of your sound bites, man. I like your style, man. I'm like, you know, I was a big fan of the Last Dragon and the I'm Gonna Get You Sucker movies. Is that what that movie that clip is from?
Yeah.
that gets you rolling.
Yeah, I'm gonna get you.
That gets you rolling. All right, yeah, no, that's all I wanted to say, man. Is we needed a trilogy. Hopefully, we get one. And if this was the '90s, they would have fought 3 times already. You know what I mean? But it's where we're at.
All right, man. Salute to Anthony, man. Calling from Texas. Salute to you, fam. I'm replying to everybody in the chat too, man. So I'm typing. I'm multitasking. Phone lines open, man. 530-494-9636. It is what it is, man. At this point, man. It is what it is at this point, man. So you know, the non-breaking news. You know, you're not gonna. You know, I'm the guy that I came up with non-breaking news. Did this nigga say non-breaking news? Non-breaking news. The fight is almost. Oh my Lord, bro. Oh my God. Okay. I get it. I'm done. VQ Chris. He said I'm lost already. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It is what it is. Anyway, you got T Diddy. T Diddy fighting this weekend. T Diddy is fighting this weekend. Hey, let's get the likes up, man. We got over 400 people in here, less than 300 likes. This is unacceptable. This is very unacceptable. And y'all know I got that for blue. This is unacceptable, people. We got 400 people. We got over 400 people in here and less than 400 likes. This is unacceptable. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have to start shaking the tree in order to get the likes up. I'm gonna have to start shaking the tree. I know I got a bunch of Jason Moans watching me, but god damn, Jason, at least hit the like button one time, Jason. Jason, hit the like button one time. Jason Moans had the phone up. How you call me to talk to the old boy? You got the same phone. How do you call? See, this is what I be talking about, these 2-figure. I told y'all, these dudes are 2-figure niggas now. I know what I be talking about. I know y'all think I be joking, but I be dead serious. I told you dudes 2-figure niggas. This dude can't even afford a good phone. He can't, I know his real name probably ain't Jason Moans, but you know, that's his troll name. But he can't even afford a good phone. No, you keep calling me from that Buddha-Dean ass phone, man. That phone, listen, bro. You keep calling me from that Buddha-Dean phone. That phone straight Buddha-Dean. If you don't know what Buddha-Dean mean, that's something we say in Florida. Buddha-Dean mean fake. You calling me from that Buddha-Dean ass phone, you know what I mean? You can't even call me from a real phone. You can't call me from a real phone. Come on. And I knew it was Jason Moan. I told you it was Jason Moan. I knew. But I know my haters. I know their typing patterns. I can tell by how you type the words. Oh shit, I know who that is. That's Pope Chop Willie right there. Look at the way he hit the T. See how hard the T is right there? Okay, wait a minute. Oh, I know who that is. Oh, he said you hate the PBC all the time. Yep, those are Jason Moan talking points. He had a different name. More than likely, that's Jason Moan. So I don't know who that is. Okay, who that is? Oh, look at okay. He said, Coach, you're a hater. Oh, look at the way he spelled the word hater. The way he spelled it. Oh, that's Hobo Sam typing that right there. I can literally look at who typing in the messages and know who it is. I don't, even if you come on a different phone. I already know. Yeah. He got another different avatar, but I know who that is. That's such and such. I already know, dog. I'm good. I'm good, dog. I'm good. I swear to God, I'm that good, dog. As a matter of fact, let's give Coach Malachi Williams a round of applause for being good. You feel me? You know, they might have to take the old boy to jail, man, for what I'm doing over here.
You sound like a bitch. Bitch. Man, I ain't worried about jail. Shit, man, I don't give a damn about going to jail. Nigga, take me to jail.
Take me to jail.
Shit, lock me up.
Lock me up.
Throw away the key.
Throw away the key.
It is what it is. It is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. I just called it the way I see it, dog. That's all. That's all it is, man. That's all it is. But again, as I said before, and I don't know how true this is now. But I do have sources. Sources say Big Nello called Crawford up, you know, let him know what the lick read, told him, you know what I mean? And Canelo like to play golf. Now they playing golf. Look here, say, don't let that puto give you 1.5 million, say. Don't let them give you 1.5. They say they got plenty of money over there, say. They gave me 40. I robbed the bank with 50, say. 50 plus. I tell you, say, I'm telling you now. I'm telling you what to do. Okay, Nello, okay, I got you. Stick to your guns, say. Stick to your guns. Show some cojones, say. Show some cojones. Don't be a bitch. Stop being a bitch. Stop being a bitch, Crawford. Stay for something, say. Stay for something. Stop being a bitch. Don't take the 1.5, say. I got 40. I'm pretty sure you can get a little. You ain't gonna get 40, but I'm pretty sure you can get at least a little bit more than 1.5. You got 6 in your last fight, say. You got 6 in your last fight. Stand on your grounds. Have some principles. Drink some Coronas, say. Come out here and play golf with me. Yeah, man. Anyway, Canelo got the bag, man. Canelo got the bag. Anyway, I don't want to talk about Canelo. When you bring up the C word, boy, it'd be a whole revolution. When I talk about the C word, just Lord have mercy. But anyways, guys, we got T Diddy fighting this weekend. T Diddy Jr. fighting this weekend. So we already know what time at TI is, right? We got T Diddy Jr. fighting this weekend. Now I'm hearing that the guy that Teofimo is fighting is ranked number 60 or 65 in the rankings. That's what I heard. I don't know how true this is now. I don't know how true this is. But sources say, from what I've been hearing, this guy that Teofimo is fighting or he's ranked number 60 or 65. Now, the guy only has 1 loss, I think, and he has 34 wins. Lady Shan was here. She specifically said that the guy that Teofimo is fighting is a tomato can. The dude ain't fought nobody. That's what she said. I don't know how true it is. Now, Connor Ben, what you say? Tay, you say, Coach, Ben versus Eubanks got announced. I got Chris Eubanks in that fight. I got Eubanks in that fight. I got Chris Eubanks. I got Chris Eubanks in that fight. VQ Chris, he say Tio beating the cab drivers. No, but you know what though? In defense of Teofimo Lopez, he did have like 2 brutal fights. He fought Vasily Lomachenko, the Matrix, the guy that has a computer in his brain, that has a computer for a brain. He fought that guy. Steve Jobs and Bill Gates built his brain, according to Timothy Bradley, sources say. And then he fought George Kambosos, right? So he had 2 back-to-back hard, tough fights. So I'm not mad at Tio for getting a cherry. Let him get a cherry. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Let him get a cherry. Let him get acclimated to the weight first. All jokes aside, let him get acclimated to the weight first. You don't just want to get Tio and throw him in there with a killer. Even though Teofimo is a killer himself, but you don't want to throw him in there with another killer. Let Teofimo get acclimated with the weight first. Let him get a can or two, right? If this guy ranked number 65, next time they'll get in the ring and fight a dude that's in the top 30, that's ranked number 30, then after that, you got to put him in there with somebody. Shout out to Edwin. What you say, fam? He say, Coach. He said, will T.O.'s life be at risk with the bronchitis? Or is T Diddy gonna scream, knock him out, bro? Hey, you know what though? I'm gonna be honest with you, fam. I'm gonna be honest with you. And this is all jokes aside, Edwin. If you look at the fight with T Diddy and Teofimo when he fought George Kambosos, you didn't hear any strategies in the corner. Just to piggyback on what you're saying. Knock him out, bro. What are you doing? Get him out of there. This guy's done. You're going to have to give me better instructions than that. You get what I'm saying? So it did seem like they didn't have a strategy, Edwin, because, George Kambosos was a 13-1 underdog. He was a 13-1 underdog. And you get what I'm saying? He's a 13-1 underdog. And they just felt like we're going to go in there and knock him out and get it over with. And they didn't have a strategy. So I think that's what that was, bro. I think that's what that was. Shout out to Miguel Chartico. Miguel for renewing his membership. Let me see. Shout out to Miguel Chartico. Let me see what's up, man. Is it showing? Why is it not showing? Shout out to my sister Bless 365. Hold on. Damn, why is it not showing here? Anyways, it don't matter. Shout out to Miguel Chartico. I see you, fam. Miguel Chartico for becoming a member, man. Let's give him a round of applause. Hey, okay. He said Crawford Spence and tank fights held back by PBC. Hey, man, it is what it is, man. Let's give him a round of applause, man. Hey man, it is what it is.
From the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Welcome to the fight game, partner. Welcome to the fight game. That's how this works. Welcome to the fight game. Welcome to the fight game. This is how it works. And see, let's do this. You guys know I be talking fast and shit. So let's do this. Let's go here, man. I gotta do this. You know, from time to time, I gotta do this. Now, if you're new to the channel, if you're new to the channel, right? I want to tell you guys something. Me, Coach Malachi Williams, the New Media Today USA boxing family, we do not pledge allegiance to fighters, and we do not pledge allegiance to promotional companies, right? We don't do that. We don't pledge allegiance to promotional companies, right? We just want to see the fights. If you are a promotional company and you're not going to give us the fights that we want, the hell with you. That's how I feel about it. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Dirty Red out of Mississippi. What's up, man?
Dirty Red out of Mississippi. Talk to me, my brother. Man, what's going on, man? Dirty Red, what's happening?
Hey, check this out, man. Have you ever seen the dude that killed Timo Lopez fight or supposed to be fighting?
No, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I haven't seen him. If I seen him, I probably don't remember seeing him, but I'm not gonna lie to you, my brother. I haven't seen him.
Hey, well, what I wanted to say was, you know, everybody saying that he's a American, but in all reality, this father he might actually be a good fighter, but he just never had the opportunity. You know what I mean? Certain guys get picked up by these big promotional companies, and we get to know them, and certain guys kind of go by the wayside. You know what I mean? They just fight for scraps and whatever the hell they can get their hands on. So,
you're right.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to go look at this guy to see if he's really there. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of guys out there that we don't know about. He really can whoop some ass out here.
No, you know what though? You hit the nail right on the head. I'm gonna give you a perfect example. I was the first. His name is Pedro Campa. He's 34-1-1. Check this out, Dirty Red. And I always tell people this. I was the main dude. Man, when Tank man run down on Esau Cruz, man, this is a cherry pick. Man, Tank gonna knock this dude out in the third round. Guess what? Goddamn Pitbull not only went 12 rounds, he made that fight very, very competitive. Some people felt like he edged it out. Some people feel that way. So, you know, I felt like Tank edged it out myself, but some people feel that way, right? So you hit the nail right on the head, dog. This dude might be a killer. Now. Yeah.
Pitbull Cruz didn't get the opportunity until he linked up with Manny Pacquiao people.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if it wasn't for that, shit, we wouldn't. A lot of folks wouldn't know who the hell Pitbull Cruz is. So you know, it's in boxing, man. Boxing's so political, man. It's all about who the hell you know and who got money behind them and who don't. You know what I mean? So this how a lot of these upsets be happening. Perfect example of George Camboso. You know, people are, oh man, George Camboso, he's gonna get his ass whooped. Man, all the kids can fight. Y'all just ain't paying no attention to him. Cause you know, and then think about this too. When it comes to boxing, like all the YouTube creators, the YouTube boxing channels talk about the same maybe 10 fighters day in and day out.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
I don't think it's even 10. But I don't think it's even 10. It's gonna be Spence Crawford, Tank Davis. I think that's it. Yeah, Spence Crawford, Tank Davis, Wilder retired. Yeah, Canelo. Wilder's coming back now, so we're gonna start talking about him a little bit more. Yeah, Tank. Yeah, Spence Crawford, Canelo, Tank Davis. I think that's about it because listen, I'm gonna give you a perfect example, Dirty Red. I did a show on Virgil Ortiz on a Friday. It was one of my lowest viewed shows. Lowest viewed shows I've done. There wasn't nobody really interested in Virgil Ortiz. They weren't interested in him. But if I talk about Crawford, Spence, Tank Davis, Canelo, it's gonna get, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like those are the popular guys. Those are the popular guys, and that's, you know, you get what I'm saying? So I'm just saying for me on my channel, I look at the analytics, I say it ain't before guys that move the needle really over here on my channel. Spence Crawford, Ryan Garcia sometimes, maybe Tyson Fury sometimes. I don't know. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But yeah, it's like, you know, if you look at the rest of the sport of boxing, it is what it is. You would think it was just 4 or 5 fighters. You would think it's just 4 or 5 fighters. If you're a casual Dirty Red coming on YouTube, you would think that it was just only 4 or 5 fighters in boxing. That's what you would think.
And the whole damn sport. You ain't lying.
Yeah, for real.
So when we say that this guy ain't fought nobody, man, you don't really know. Like most people, you really don't know the level of the competition he fought because you ain't really paying that much attention. You see what I'm saying? Like most people don't even pay attention to the undercard fights, the preliminaries, and all that.
Yeah.
And that's why it's so easy for these guys to discredit these guys' resumes. Oh, he fought this guy. Oh, he wasn't nobody. You know, X, Y, Z. But it's like, damn, you ain't never seen this motherfucker fight. How you discredit him already?
Yeah. You know what? You hit the nail right on the head, and I'm gonna be honest with you. Dirty Red, I gotta be honest with you. I have been a victim of that as well. I gotta tell the truth. I have been a victim of that. I see a guy who I never heard of. I did it with Esau Cruz. Oh, and guess what? I was dead wrong. I was so wrong about Cruz. I had to come back on the show the next day and apologize. And guess what? I'm a big fan of Esau Cruz right now to this day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, but that's just me admitting it. You know what I mean? But Dirty Red, shout out to you, my brother, for calling in. Salute to my brother from Mississippi, man. Dirty Red. Shout out to you, fam.
All right, man.
Yeah, hey, you know what? He make a valid point, dog. This dude right here, hold on. Let me let you guys see who Teofimo fighting. Teofimo fighting this guy right here. He has 23 KOs. He has 23 KOs, and I think he has one loss and one draw. He's 5'9". Sonora Mexico. He's from Sonora Mexico, right? Sonora. He's fighting Teofimo Lopez. You know what I mean? Check this out. He fought Carlos Sanchez, right? Abimael Cruz. He fought him Batista. He got a TKO right there. So hey, listen, I'm just saying, you know what though? Dirty Red might be right. I don't know, man. Y'all might want to put a couple of dollars. Y'all might want to put what is the odds? Let's see what the odds is. Let's see what the odds is for this fight, guys. Hold on. Let's see what the odds is for this fight. Because he might be Dirty Red might be on to something. Let's see what the odds is. Hey, let's see, guys. Because they're fighting this weekend. Pedro Campa. Okay. Let's see. What are the odds? Anybody know the odds? Let's see what the odds is. You know they're. It say right here, man. It say right here, man. Y'all ain't gonna believe this here. Hold on. It say Teofimo is a minus 1900. Is a minus 1900 favorite. Let me let you guys see this. I'm not making this up. It say right here. Hold on, guys. We got another call calling in. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's going on, brother? This Jay from Cali.
Jay from Cali, talk to me, fam. West Coast in the house, man. Yay.
Man, you know how it is, brother. Man, I hear what y'all be saying about the Spence Crawford. I don't think it's PBC fault. Like that's called, like in my opinion, they needed to let the fight promote, let it marinate. I know people like the word marinate, but if they would have fought like 4 or 5 years ago, around when Crawford first got his belt, right? Man, they wouldn't have made no money off that fight. You know what I'm saying? Wouldn't nobody been checking for the fight?
How do you know?
So of course it's a gamble. It's a gamble, right?
How do you know?
Because one guy could lose, one guy could get hurt. Spence almost lost his life. He almost lost his eye. So it is a gamble, right? By waiting, it's a gamble. But they would have made significantly less money back then than they would now. You know what I'm saying? So
how do you know?
I kind of understand the business. Say it again?
No, I said, how do you know that? Like, what are you basing that on?
I'm basing that on neither one of them had ever did a pay-per-view when Crawford first got his belt. So I'm looking at it like I wouldn't want these guys' first pay-per-view to be against each other. Like for example, Yeezy Day was last week. Yeezy Day didn't drop on the same day as Nike Day, right? Let the two conglomerates get their money, promotion, and then you come together. That's just kind of how I'm seeing it. Like they would have made significantly less money 4 or 5 years ago.
So how much money do you think they're gonna make
I get
now?
what people saying.
Well, I'm going to assume, in my opinion, I'm going to say they probably both going to get about 10 million each at least. And that's just my guess. You know what I'm saying? That's just from what, if Crawford was getting 6, even though Bob constantly said, oh, I'm losing money on this guy, I'm not making no money. That's just Bob being Bob, right? I kind of take that. I mean, it's probably some truth to it, but still, you know, I don't know the ins and outs of the paperwork. I'm looking at inflation. I'm looking at everything else in the country, pay-per-view. This fight's been, you know what I'm saying, brewing for years. It's time, right? It's time. And then on top of it, too, I don't really see Spence. Like, if you heard him talk in his interviews and things like that, accident, like, he saw his life, I mean, basically shit, you know what I'm saying, flash before his eyes, you know what I'm saying? So I don't see him fighting like another 5-6 years. I don't. And I really don't see Crawford doing that either. So I see them really wanting to maximize their dollars, which I believe this fight will for both fighters. And I believe it's the right time now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it got shaky when Spence had the eye, he had the accident. Yes, it got shaky, right? But that's just gambling. That's part of waiting. It's, you know, I think this is best for boxing as well, because this is one of only few really, really big fights besides Joshua Usyk, you know what I'm saying, winner fighting Fury, possibly, and this fight. That's just, you know what I'm saying. So this is my opinion. I feel like this is the right time. This is a good year in boxing. Last year was an all-time great year in boxing. This year, if we could keep the Undisputeds going, you know what I'm saying, that'd be on par for the last year and keep it going. I think this will be good for boxing.
Okay. All right. Well, listen, man. Shout out to Jay from Cali, man. I thank you for calling in, brother, giving your opinion. Much appreciated, man. Salute to you, my brother. Okay. West Coast, stand up, man. California. Yeah, man. So Jay feel like that, hey, man, if the fight would have happened 4 years ago, you know, 2018, it would have happened 4 years ago, it wouldn't have had the luster that it'll have now. So, you know, that's how he feels about it. That's how he feels about it. Shout out to Old Dirty Boston. He said, we sitting down for this one, coach. Hey, the Boston scientist say he said the right time was 5 years ago. We should be talking about a rubber match by now. True. Hey, Toby Bartlett, salute to you, fam. Let me ask you guys a question. I want to let you guys know something, right? Anybody new to the channel, right? Over here at New Media Today USA Boxing, my brother, we have something called the 16 Boxing Commandments. Now, I'm going to give you guys the history on this. We are the only YouTube channel that have our own commandments. Because, you know, when you talk about the code, right, people say you got to stay on code. Well, in boxing, we try to stay on the boxing code, right? And the boxing code is, we know that we have people from different states, different cities, who feel certain types of ways about their fighters that come from their cities and stuff like that. I'll get all of that, right? But there has to be a middle ground that we all can meet and agree upon, right? So when we put these commandments together, I can't remember everybody who was there, but I know Blessed 365 was there. I know Misfit was there. I know Lady Shan was there. Thomas Jones was there. Big Hawk from Maryland was there. You know, I think Smith and West from there, from Detroit. And, you know, all of us put this together, right? And more people was there. All of us put this together, right? My main man Charlo was there. And we came up with 16 commandments. There has to be a middle ground, right? There has to be a middle ground, right? So we came up with something. Now, some would say that this is kind of hard, right? Pause. Some would say this is kind of hard. You know, some would say that, hey, man, you have some fanboy YouTube channels. They dedicated to their fighters, right? And they don't want to let go. And I get it, I understand. They want to hold on to them. Right? Like right here, I got my Muhammad Ali dog right here. You know, I'm ready and I'm holding on to him. I got to hold on to him. I love him. And look, 70-40, 80-30, 90-20, sign the contract. He ducking, sign the contract. Sir, what are the terms of the contract? No, I don't care what the terms is. Sign the contract. So, you know, we that's what we got going on, right? So we came up with commandments. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Got another call calling in. So we want to get away from all of that fanaging and promoting talk and just keep it boxing. And so we came up with our own commandments. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hello, am I connected?
Yes, sir. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? I can hear you now.
Hey, this is Stephen Brimley, the unbiased one.
New Haven, Connecticut. What up, Coach?
Steven from Connecticut. Talk to me, my brother. Talk to me, my man. Talk to me.
Man, until they face to face, sitting down across from each other on a promo tour or something, I ain't hearing it. Bottom line is both of them need to promote their individual brands much better. At least Bud is showing his damn face a lot more lately, and Earl ain't doing jack worth of promo. That's my issue. They both really, really, really high upper echelon fighters. I do think Bud is the greater, and with that expectation, they should have their brands much more prolific than they actually are right now. And that's just where I stand on that. So.
The crazy part about it that get me, I noticed that Crawford has been in Dallas. He's been in Texas for the past couple of weeks or something like that. Yeah, he was there with Mike Tyson at the UFC event in Dallas, and he was there last week at the Mo Hooker.
Spence was in Phoenix instead of sitting down with him.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying. So I don't know exactly what's going on. I'm not going to sit here and say that, hey man, they should have been. I don't think it's neither fighter. I think it's the networks. I think I'm not going to put this on the fighters this time. I'm going to look at it. Maybe it's the networks, Showtime. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I'm not going to say a lie to you, dog. But I'm going to give Crawford and Spence the benefit of the doubt. I know what I've been hearing. I've been hearing the same shit you've been hearing. You see what's been going on online. And I don't even like talking about Spence nor Crawford because it's. It brings out the worst in people for some reason. When you talk about Spence and Crawford, it's like there's a divide in the black YouTube channels, black
community.
Twitter, black YouTube community. There's a divide there, and there's a huge divide. And I'm sitting back like, okay, well, why y'all don't look at it like this a brother, two brothers gonna come together and fight and get the money? They don't look at it that way. They look at it like well, guess what? He need to be realistic. Like these dudes be trying to negotiate stuff. Dude, you have not read your employee handbook. And you haven't read that, so you don't tell me nothing about no goddamn contracts. And another thing, some of these dudes, you ain't got no job. You broke. You ain't got no money. You putting too much energy into this. Like you don't even know what are the terms. We don't know what the terms are. Guess what, Steven? I don't give a damn. All I care about is the fight. I don't care if at this point Crawford win, I'll pick Crawford. But if he win, cool. If he don't win, cool. I don't give a damn. Just can we at least get the fight?
That's all I care about. Just want the fight. At the end of the day, though, we see them as great, and them as being great. We want them to represent themselves in the greatest way possible, which is putting themselves on a bigger platform. And that's outside of boxing as well. This visibility as a brand. That's outside of just the Errol Spence and Bud Crawford fight.
You got to build your brand. You hit the nail right on the head. You have to build your brand, right? Gone are the days where, hey, I'm just gonna sign and don't say nothing, and the promoter gonna blow me up. Those days are gone. So you have to build your brand, and it is what it is. And a lot of these fighters, Jake Paul gets it, even though Jake Paul ain't a real fighter, but he gets it though. He gets it. And I got to give him credit for that, but. Yeah, I see what you're saying, man.
But he's doing a novelty act based on who he's facing, and until he gets into the ring with an actual boxer and not have the stipulations where things can go awry and it just goes through and he fights a legitimate boxer. His career is based off of his YouTube profile. He might be taking boxing for serious and training, but he's still considered a novelty act until he's in the ring with a pro.
Absolutely, of course, he's a novelty act. He's not going to fight any top guys. Like, why would he do that? He'll be a fool to do that. Let's continue to cap.
Well, I mean,
no, you're
so crazy.
You're a fan. You're a boxing fan. You're a boxing fan. So you're speaking from a boxing fan.
One fight for Jake Paul completely could have changed the trajectory if that fight went through. But since it didn't, I mean, there'll be other people who say certain things, but the truth of the matter is, until he fights somebody legitimate, you won't consider him a legitimate, if anything. He just happened to be a popular guy. Respect the fact that he takes it serious,
he's
but
not serious. I don't take him serious. I don't take him serious. He's not fooling us, and I think that's why he had to pull out of the fight. Because his tickets wasn't selling well, so they're not fooling us. I think the gig is up. People know what time it is. They're trying to sneak. See, Showtime trying to sneak that WWE shit into boxing. You know what I mean?
It would work if everything goes through and he didn't have changes in the fight. See, that's the last two fights he's had. He's had to have replacements, which completely affects your promotional movement. So we need to have something solidified and then move forward. But forget about all that. But at the end of the day, both of them fellas are great boxers. I do think blood is greater, so I do expect a little bit more from him in his profile because I almost got a white flag when it comes to Spence and his individual promotion game as a brand because he told the company lied. In my opinion, he don't always speak for himself.
Right. All right.
So I don't have an expectation.
Hey, well, Steven, man, thank you for calling in, fam. Well, you at work or you
Appreciate you, fam. Nah, not till later on, bro. All overnight action.
All right, salute to Steven, man. Thank you so much for calling in, my brother. Salute, man.
Appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir. AI say, Coach, boxing has always been extremely tribalistic. I haven't seen it like this though. Boxing has been tribalistic, but this is different. This is, as TD would say.
We did it first, and we motivate even the greats. This is different.
This is different. It has been tribalistic, but at least it was tribalistic and we got the fights. Now it's tribalistic and we don't have the fights. What I will say outside of tribalism, AI, I don't remember growing up and we was arguing fight purses and who should get what. Well, I've never seen that. I've never seen that. That's something that I've never seen. I've never seen broke dudes on YouTube and Twitter arguing about what a fighter should get paid. Like, I'm gonna give you a perfect example. When Sugar Ray Leonard and Hagler fought, we didn't sit around and talk about, oh man, you know, how come Sugar Ray getting more of a guaranteed purse than Hagler? And how come Hagler getting most of the back end? And then come to find out Hagler ended up making more money on the Sugar Ray fight than Sugar Ray did because of how the contract was structured. He took less upfront money, but he got all of the pay-per-view mostly. Not all of it, but a good percentage of it. He ended up he made way more money than Sugar Ray. Right? But we wasn't in the hood. Tell them to sign the contract. 80-30, 90-20, 70-40. You know, sign the contract. You know, pick the pen up. Stop that. We wasn't doing that. Like this is on a whole different level now, bro. This is different, dog. Like this is a different level, dog. This is a different level. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Bless. What we're seeing now is just like, bro, like what the hell? Like, but dudes, listen, dude, you behind on child support. You got dudes behind on child support arguing. You can't even manage a checkbook. Shout out to my dog, Thug and D. Thug and D, what's up, man? I know Thug and D probably at work. You can't even manage a checkbook. You don't even know how to balance a checkbook, but you're going to sit here and argue 5 hours, 6 hours, 7 hours, 8 hours. These dudes so good. Check this out. These dudes so good. They got Twitter. Hold on, I'm finna show you something. I'm finna show you how good these dudes is. Let me show you how good these dudes is. Oh, here you go. These dudes so good. Hey, Retro, check this out. These dudes so good. They got Twitter open on this phone debating another dude. They got Facebook over here debating the guy, and then they got YouTube open. They got 3 phones. The nigga broke, but I don't know how he got 3 phones. But the nigga broke. How your broke ass got 3 phones? Nick Saxon and that nigga. Wait, listen. They got Facebook over here. They got YouTube over here. Sign the contract. 70-30, 80-20, 60-40. You know, tell them to sign the contract. Right here, and then they debate, bro. They're debating guys on 3 different social media platforms. And then right here, they pull out the sidekick. Yeah, shut up. I'm gonna pull up. I'm coming up. So they're debating. They tell them to sign the contract on YouTube on the sidekick. I'm finna pull up right now. I'm finna pull up. Shut up. I got goons. I got shooters. We finna pull up right now. Where you at? I'm finna get on the plane and come to your city right now. I want all the smoke. They do that on the sidekick. And then on Twitter, he's scared. He ducking. My fighter made more money than your fighter. My fighter got a Maserati. My fighter got a Lamborghini. I love my promotional company. Like, bro, listen to what we see online. I'm dead ass here.
You just sit here, you don't know what I'm talking about?
For real though. True. You know what I mean? I'm for real though. It is what it is, dog. I'm calling the way I see it. Dog. Hey, no, he said multi-capping. Hey, they got 3 phones arguing on 3 different platforms about 2 fighters who they don't know. True. Not only are they arguing about them, but they are passionate. Let's go to the commandment. Let's go to the commandments. See, this is the problem. This is the problem right here. This is the problem. How many likes we got? We got 300. This is the problem. This is the problem. This is the problem. Over here, we got something called, let me take this down. Over here, guys, we got something called the 16 commandments of the boxing gods. We are the only boxing community that have our own commandments. There's no boxing community in the YTBC that have their own commandments. We did it first. And if you see anyone else doing it, we motivate even the greats. Okay, commandment number 1. Thou should not fanboy for any fighter. That's commandment number 1. We got a whole bunch of fanboys in boxing right now in the YTBC. This is the problem, right? We do that because when you fanboy hard for a fighter, you have a tendency to not be fair. You're going to lean more towards your feelings. You're going to lean more towards how you feel versus trying to stay fair and balanced because you're so in love with your favorite fighter. If you can give them awesome jawsome, you would. Some of these guys. Let's continue. Commandment number 2, thou shalt not deride for a promotional company or a promoter. PBC is the place to be. We love Al Heyman. We love Top Rank. We love Top Rank. Bob Arum is the best. We love him. We love Eddie Hearn, Matchroom. Bro, we don't deride for promotional companies over here. You don't side with promotional companies. You side with boxing. Okay? Let's continue. Number 3, thou shalt not be a Fanager or promoter of any fighter. Whole lot of fanaging and promoting. 70-30, 80-20, 90-10, 60-40, sign the contract. Whole lot of fanaging and promoting. Negotiating. Yeah, I hope Spence don't give Crawford no 50-50. He don't deserve 50-50. Oh, bro, who is you? Who you think you with? DJ Quick? Kid Capri? Oh, you must think you Jimmy Walker. You ain't nothing. You don't deserve nothing. You don't get nothing. Come on, man. So we don't want to hear that. We don't want to hear that, okay? We don't want to hear that. Let's continue. Commandment number 4, thou shalt not pocket watches a fighter's money. Now, you do have professional pocket watchers. When you can Google Errol Spence's net worth, you have people like Forbes and stuff. Their job is to keep track of celebrities' net worth, right? Crawford's net worth, Canelo's net worth, that's their job. That's not our job. We are not professional pocket watchers. Guess what? When Crawford get paid, nothing goes into my bank account. When Spence get paid, nothing goes into my bank account. I care nothing about you being from Dallas, Texas. Guess what? If you was a broke ass nigga from Dallas, Texas, guess what? When Spence get paid, you still gonna be a broke ass nigga because I'm pretty sure he ain't gonna break you off nothing. And if you from Omaha, Nebraska, if you a broke ass nigga from Omaha, Nebraska, when Crawford gets paid, guess what? If you was a broke ass nigga before, after he get paid, you still gonna be a broke ass nigga. Okay? Let's get that straight. Let's get that straight. Now let's keep going. Commandment number 5. Thou shalt not talk boxing without facts. There's a whole lot of boxing being spoken online in the YTBC without facts. It's all based on feelings and emotions. That's what it's all about. Whole bunch of grown-ass men at their baby mama house eating up all the cheering cereal, drinking up all the little juicy juices, the Capri Suns, arguing on 3 cell phones. Nigga, how you got 3 cell phones? How? You're debating with a nigga on Twitter on the Samsung. You're debating with a nigga on YouTube on the iPhone. And you're debating with a nigga on Facebook with the sidekick. How did you do that? True. Anyways, commandment number 6, thou shalt not get too emotionally invested in a particular fighter. When you see dudes going to threaten you and threaten your life and say they're going to do A, B, C, and D to you, that means that he has went over the edge. He has become so emotionally invested into his fighter that he is too far gone. There's no reasoning with him. He's mad. I have literally had dudes threaten me, tell me that if they see me at a fight, they're going to do A, B, C, and D to me. I have dudes send me gun emojis, send me threatening emails, threatening DMs, literally, and I disrespect them every day. Grown-ass men. Baby mama house, PS5, cheering cereal, juicy juices, Nick sack selling, ass niggas, and they homeboys in the goddamn apartment. I'm dead serious. True. Let's continue. Commandment number 7. Thou shalt not criticize a fighter for cherry picking when your favorite fighter is cherry picking. You can't do that. If your favorite fighter It's cherry picking. Don't sit back and tell me, hey man, you know, man, I don't like your fighter because he be cherry picking. When your fighter literally said this.
When you are put in a certain position, he should be he's able to, like me. You know, when I was in a position, I can pick and choose who I want to, because I earned that right.
You get what I'm saying? Now, this ain't no shade to Floyd, but I'm just saying, when you got a fighter that's cherry picking, no matter who the fighter is, don't sit back and criticize him for cherry picking when the guy who you D-riding for is doing the same thing. Like, really though. True. Commandment number 8. Thou shalt not condone any elite fighter for ducking another fighter. So I don't want to hear this. I don't want to hear this, dog. I don't want to hear this right here.
I move up in weight class, go up to 168, challenge this man for all the marbles.
The Mexican monster, yeah.
The Mexican. You keep throwing that up every time
I remember the guy was everybody scared of that guy. You talking a lot of shit. That's all I want you to say.
I don't want to hear that, right? Commandment number 9, thou shalt not speaketh of back end money. Y'all don't even know what back end money is. Yeah, my fighter got 1.5 on paper, but he got another 70 million on the back end. How does the back end work, sir? The back end. That's how the back end. The back end. You get the back end. Hold on. Let me pull up the video that my favorite YouTube channel. Okay, the back end. Oh yeah, the back end work. What happened? They get a percentage of the pay-per-views. How does that work, sir? How does that work? He get the rest on the back end. He getting 60% of the pay-per-views. It did 300,000. How do you know it did 300,000, sir? And 60% of what, sir? If he's going to get 60% of the pay-per-views, what is the network's going to make? What is the promoter's going to make? Do you know how that money is divided, sir? No, I don't know. But all I know, he getting 60%. Okay. Shout out to Arlette. Oh my God, these dudes here slow. Anyways, shout out commandment number 10. Thou shalt not tweet shit on Twitter for your favorite fighter. That's self-explanatory. Commandment number 11. Thou shalt not threaten people on YouTube if they disagree with you. Quite a few of you guys have probably been threatened on YouTube in the chat. I know I have. I've been threatened. I've been threatened by Jason Mons. I've been threatened by another guy by the name of Kareem, Aziz, dude named Kareem. I got threatened by another dude that say he was from Turkey, a turkey from Turkey. Even though he's not from Turkey, he's probably right here. He was calling me from a number. He was calling me from a Turkey number as well, though. Like, these shows have gotten really creative. They would get international numbers to call you. Yeah, like for real. I get threats all the time. Not as much as I used to, but this is what it is. This is what it is, right? Grown men. Commandment number 12, thou shalt not speaketh of undisputed if your favorite fighter has the French fries belt, aka better known as the franchise belt. We had to put this in there because that was a debate about the French fries belt. And you have some YouTube channels capping for the French fries belt. And we had to talk about that. If your fighter did not have the regular WBC title along with the French fries belt, if he dropped that belt that you needed to become undisputed, like Canelo, like Josh Taylor, like Terrence Crawford, like Alexander Usyk, like B-Hop, like Jermaine Taylor, like Jamel Charlo, and like David Haney, then guess what? You can't say that your fighter was undisputed. That's all I'm saying. Take it how you want to take it, right? Commandment number 13. Thou shalt only have permission to be a fanboy of an old school fighter. What are some of the examples? This is the only exception to the rules. Examples are Muhammad Ali, Sugar Ray Robinson, Marvelous Marvin Hagler, Sugar Ray Leonard, the great Salvador Sanchez, Floyd Mayweather Jr. Floyd Mayweather is a retired fighter. You can be a fanboy of him. Oscar De La Hoya, you can be a fanboy of him. The great Azuma Nelson, you can be a fanboy of him. Simon Brown, you can be a fanboy of him. James Lightside Tony, pretty much all the retired fighters. Pretty much. Commandment number 14. We almost through, guys. Thou shalt not race bait to push a personal narrative. If you're around here race baiting in the name of Wakanda, Dante's race bait nation. I ain't mean to say no name, but you get what I'm saying. If you're around here race baiting in the name of Wakanda, everything racial. This black fighter is fighting this white fighter. Now, you know that when the white fighter landed the punch, the black fighter had to allow the white fighter to hit him, because had he not, then there would have been an uproar with old media. So we don't want to make an uproar with old media. So what we did was he had to let the white fighter drop him in the fight. This is truly a Black Lives Matter moment, and we need to march and protest. We're not doing that, okay? Everything ain't racial. Sometimes the black fighter can get his ass whipped. Have you ever thought about that? All right, let's continue. Commandment number 15. Thou shalt not have a victimhood mentality and play the race card when you don't get your way. That's what a lot of these Wakanda dudes do. When you body them in a debate or something, and you're not of their race or ethnicity, they will play the race card in a minute. I've even had people call me coons. I've had people call me Uncle Toms. I've had people call me sellouts. I had one brother from Andre from Dallas. He called me Uncle Ruckus. And speaking of Uncle Ruckus, we're going to address that right there. We're going to address that right there too. Commandment number 16, thou shalt not violate any of these commandments under no circumstances. These are the commandments that all of our subscribers must go by in order to be a subscriber of this channel. You must follow these commandments in order to be a subscriber of this channel. Some people should be falling off right now. Some people might need to repent for their sins. Some people might need to repent, right? Some people. Now, for the guys who call me, and I gotta address this. Right? For the guys who call me Uncle Tom, coon, sellout, Uncle Ruckus, right? Let's break this down. There's a book that I advise you to get called Uncle Tom's Cabin. I have the book right over there. Have you ever heard of a black man by the name of Josiah Henson? Hold on, guys, hold on. I ain't got no one. Sorry about that, guys. My dog on throat burning. Been doing so much talking. For all of you Wakanda dudes out there who like to call me Uncle Tom, coon, sellout, whatever the case may be. And basically what they're trying to say that Uncle Tom is someone who's a sellout to his race, all because I give fighters credit regardless of what nationality they're from, right? Josiah Henson is the person who the book was written after, who you call Uncle Tom today. Josiah Henson was not a sellout. Josiah Henson used to be a slave. He ran away from the plantation after years of being loyal to his slave masters. Took his family, he left, hit the Underground Railroad and went to Canada. The Underground Railroad takes you right to Canada. I'm gonna give you guys who like to throw that name around some history, right? Josiah Henson is the name of the guy that you call Uncle Tom. Let me tell you what Josiah Henson did. Josiah Henson was so much of a hero, the guy who you call Uncle Tom, he left Canada, where he was free at when he got there, and he went back to America to help free slaves. Uncle Tom, the historical Uncle Tom, he left Canada and came back to America to help free black people and to lead them to freedom into Canada. So when you call me Uncle Tom, know that that's what you're calling me. Now, the Hollywood version of Uncle Tom, Hollywood hated the abolitionists, not the abolitionists, but the people who were pro-slavery. They hated Josiah Henson so much that what they did was they started making plays about Uncle Tom's Cabin, which was written by, I forgot the lady who wrote the book, but they started making plays about Uncle Tom's Cabin. And when they started making plays and made a movie about it, they made Uncle Tom look like a sellout. They made him look like a step and fetch type dude, right? That's what they did. They made mockery of him, right? As though he was a Sambo. Sambo was the sellout. Uncle Tom wasn't the sellout. So when you call me Uncle Tom, know that I know more about who Uncle Tom is than you do. It's Josiah Henson. I'm giving you some education right now because I know you niggas is slow and stupid. So when you call me that, understand that you're calling me a hero. I'm the one that's waking up, freeing the boxing slaves from the madness. I'm the one that's coming into boxing, dropping the napalm bomb and waking people up. That's what I'm doing. So I am the historical Uncle Tom. Let everybody know that. I just taught you something, boy. Josiah Henson, look him up. You might learn something. True. Anyways. Anyways, man, it is what it is, man. Even what you say, he said, let it matter. He said, come on now, preach it. It is what it is. It is what it is. As a matter of fact, let me show you the book, because I don't want nobody thinking I'm capping. That nigga lying, he ain't got that book. I'm going to show you right now. Hold on. Yeah, man. I want you to know something, right? This book was written by a woman by the name of Harriet Beecher. She was an abolitionist. So, and she named it Uncle Tom's Cabin. This guy named here is Josiah Henson. He was the hero. Right? Get the book. Get it. I read books. I like reading books. That's my favorite hobby. That's why you would never be able to do anything with me because you don't read. You're not educated. You get your knowledge from YouTube channels. I read and study. That's what I do. That's my favorite hobby outside of working out. And then, of course, smoking weed too. It is what it is. Anyways. He said they're looking for a comeback in the sidekick. Hey man, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. I am. It is what it is. hey, the boss decided to say Raccoon City. The boss decided to say Raccoon City. Oh man, boy, this hilarious, dog. This hilarious. This is hilarious, man. Shout out to Old Daddy Boxing. Hey, for dropping that $2. Bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, Coach, start a book club. Yeah, man. You know what? I should do that though. I should do
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Yeah, man, it is what it is. He say Sir Marley Marley. He say Sambo was the sellout in the book. Yes, he was. That's true. Facts. He said the mindset is corrupt. He said we have evolved. Everything is centered around race, and now it's seeped into boxing. Well, boxing has always been based on race, to be honest with you. But it's never. I never seen it to the degree the way it's said now with the low IQ people. Well, I think what it is right now is you have a bunch of low IQs. These guys have, like they operate on a very low vibration and they really don't know anything. And they don't know that they don't know. So when someone like me comes along and the reason why they hate me, they're like, man, God damn, like this nigga here, I'm a live one. I'm a live one, right? I'm a handful to deal with because know that when you come at me, you better know what the hell you're talking about. Because I'm going to read, I'm going to do my research, and I'm going to put it together. And I used to debate a lot. When I was in the nation. We used to do that shit all the time. I don't debate anymore. I'm done. My debating days is over, right? But, it is what it is. But it's certain things. When you attack somebody, know that you got to make sure you have your information right. When you come this way, make sure you got your information right, baby boy. That's when you're fucking with me. You better have your information right. I'm just letting you know. See what I'm saying? I'm not no deaf, dumb, and blind type dude eating swine out of my mind. You know what I mean?
Come fucking with me, you gonna get knocked the fuck out. I'm gonna knock out all this, baby.
Yeah, man, I'm knocking motherfuckers out over here, boy. You better come with it over here, boy. You better come with it over here. Anyways, let's give everybody a round of applause. Shout out to Lisa. She said, do your own research. That's what I do. Do your own research. That's what I do. I got my books over here. I got some more in the garage. You know what I mean? I got everything. Nigga, I got everything. I got everything from Nat Turner to Thomas Sowell to Jim Rohn to Robert Kawasaki to Reverend Ike to Dr. Claude Anderson to Dr. Francis Cress Welsing I got some of everybody. To all of my marketing books and stuff like that. This is one of the best books you can buy right here, The Richest Man in Babylon. Shout out to Free Ray Ricky Ross when he came on the show. He the one recommended this book to me. I bought it the same day he told me, and this is one of the best books I've ever read in my life, if not the best. True. Shout out to Boss Dog. Shout out to El Lobo. Shout out to Stephen Bateman. Shout out to Jay. What up, fam? Shout out to Eric Grimey. Shout out to Swift 718. Shout out to Marty King Boxing. Shout out to SQ Kimani. Shout out to Sabrina Lee. What's going on, sis? Shout out to Major Key Boxing. Shout out to John Doe. What up, Doe? Shout out to Jason Dockery. Shout out to Massachusetts Fishing. Shout out to my sister Bless 365. Shout out to Frank Forbes in the building. Shout out to the one Mr. Ham. What's happening, bro? Shout out to Old Daddy Boxing. He's so daddy. Shout out to BG from the Hot Boys. Shout out to Oscar. What's going on, fam? Shout out to Get Touched Up Boxing. Shout out to Havani Soto. Shout out to Big Hawk from Maryland. Shout out to BWG. What's going on, fam? Shout out to Karma Serene. Shout out to Damian Bennett. Shout out to my main man Mark Nash from the ATL. Shout out to hashtag BWON. Shout out to my sister Lady Shan. Done them season. It's done. Shout out to Juan Carrillo. Shout out to Bernard Burton. Shout out to LaShawn. What's going on, bro? Shout out to Al Money. Always getting that money, baby boy. Shout out to Frank the Tank with the big bank. Shout out to Ricky Ricardo. Shout out to Will Sargentson. Shout out to Knockdown 305, Dade County's finest. Shout out to Manny G. What up, G? Shout out to Boxing Nerd 101. What's happening? Shout out to Candy Slim 501. Shout out to Drumming of All Eyes. Shout out to Dub Right Side. What up, Dub? Shout out to my sister Deborah Booker. Shout out to Manny 209. Shout out to Adrian Big 30. Shout out to MFB in the building. Shout out to Buster Can Man Cassidy. What's up, Ken? Shout out to Troy Graham from B-More. Shout out to AB Sounds. What's happening, bro? Shout out to Kathy W throwing up the W. Shout out to Dean West. Shout out to Jim 82. Shout out to Miguel. What's going on, bro? Shout out to Here to There. Shout out to my brother from Omaha, Nebraska. True Gritter 402, man. That's a solid dude. That's a good brother, man. I got a lot of love for that brother, man. That's a big dude too, man. I met him in person. Dude about 6'5", 6'6". I don't think y'all want no smoke with him. Shout out to Hair Hero Elite. Shout out to Jay Rodriguez. Shout out to Fola Bard. Shout out to Philo 58. Shout out to Ron Boy Fresh. What up, Slim? Shout out to Dantes. What's happening, fam? My main man right here in Tampa Bay with the old boy. Shout out to Chickarelli. What's up, baby? Shout out to Little Green Eyes P. Shout out to my main man Charlo. Shout out to Ahmed. What's happening, bro? Shout out to Thomas Jones. What's happening? Shout out to Fissiana Fights. My sister always fighting. Shout out to Miss Fit, make it do what it do. She always looking great. Shout out to my brother Retro Boston and Documentaries, my brother Blood. That's another big dude. He about 6'4", 6'5". I don't think y'all want no smoke with him neither. Shout out to School of X-Mon. Shout out to Philly Fly. What's happening, bro? Shout out to A. Sneed in the building. Shout out to Dr. Paul Evans, the good doctor. Shout out to my sister Arlette. What's happening, sis? Shout out to my sister Lisa Bales in the building, Newark, New Jersey's finest. Shout out to my main man Smith and West, man. From Detroit versus everybody. Shout out to my brother Punch Perfect Boxing over there, man. Over there in the UK, man. Punch Perfect Boxing, man. Salute to you, fam. As a matter of fact, let's give a shout out to everyone who called in as well. Give a shout out, and we're gonna give a shout out to some more people in the chat, and then we're gonna make it do what it do. Shout out to Buckle Up Boxing Talk. What's going on, my brother, man? Shout out to Greg Lewis from Richmond, VA. Shout out to Jason Mones, my #1 stalker, man. Jason, you love me so much, Jason. You got to get rid of that Obama phone, Jason. No, we can't hear you. Shout out to Troy from B-More. Shout out to Anthony from Texas. Shout out to my brother Daddy Red from Mississippi. Shout out to Jay from Cali. What's happening, fam? Shout out to Steven, man. Steven really from Connecticut, man. It is what it is. We're going to make it do what it do. What's going on? We got some super chats I'm missing. Shout out to Jugs. What's going on, fam? Drop that $2. Bam! Super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy. Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Yes, sir. What's up? What's going on with Jugs, man? Jugs, you know what, man? I know how much you like AB so much, AB and Leonard LB. So I'm gonna do this for you, fam. I'm gonna do this for you. Hold on, can I find it? Can I find it? Here we go.
Shut that soft ass shit up. And the best man to win. That's some soft ass shit. Shut that soft ass shit up. All that soft talking. I know you can do it, man. You got to, man, shut that soft ass shit up.
Shout out to Jay, man. Shout out to, who else we got in the building? Shout out to Jay Johnson. Shout out to the boxing scientists. Shout out to LaRon. Shout out to Charles Stevens. Who else came in the building? Shout out to Flip Jackson. What's going on, fam? L. Harvey. Salute to L. Harvey. Shout out to my main man, the one, Mr. Ham. Salute to Jugs. Shout out to Julio Guzman. Shout out to Cool Boy Curry. What's going on, bro? Shout out to my brother Knockdown 305, Dade County's finest. Shout out to Flip Jackson. Shout out to Sauce Louis. What's going on, my brother? Shout out to Jorge Herrera. What's going on, fam? Shout out to Jay Pounds. What's going on, brother? Jay Pounds. Shout out to Kenny. Shout out to Kenny B. Foreman. What's going on, bro? Shout out to Cool Boy Curry once again. Shout out to Ed. What's going on, fam? Salute to everybody in the chat. If I forgot just a million names, shout out to Kane, shout out to Willie Cole. Willie Cole, boy, I know you from the South. That's Willie Cole right there, baby. That's Willie Cole. That's Willie Cole. Willie Cole, that's a Southern name there, boy. Willie Cole, Herbert Lee, Mike James, you know what I mean? Willie James, Betty Jean, Norma Jean, Cassie May, those are Southern names right there. Shout out to Javier Valencia. What's going on, Javier? Eric Grimy, what's going on, fam? Sir Mally Mal, what the lick reads, Sir Mally Mal. Yes, sir. Shout out to Jesus. Shout out to Charles Stevens. Once again, it's that boy Coach Malachi Williams. Shout out to everybody, man. I might have forgot, man. Shout out to Just a Fan. Salute to you, fam. Shout out to Just a Fan. Once again, it's that boy Coach Malachi Williams signing out. Nobody today, USA Boxing. You ought to know what time of TI is, man. We're gonna do this AB style today, man.
Turn around.
We do have subscribers all the way in the motherland, so shout out to the brothers in Nigeria and the brothers in the motherland. This one is for you.
Now with African dance, you have to go down to shoulder up. I'm just special expression. One leg.
This is about Coach Malachi Williams signing out. Nobody today, USA Boxing, man. I'm gonna holler at you guys, man. I see you guys tomorrow, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. You know my motto. Don't meet me there, beat me there. Peace.
Get on out of here, bro. Let's go.